You said he would.
Oh, okay. Cool. So I have 10 dice.
Brett, you might need
This is
to
put in.
remind.
Cool. So everyone happy to go into it?
Yeah, sorry, good to go.
Cool. Who wants to do like a quick recap of what happened last time? Because it was quite an interesting.
Rictavio nearly died.
Mm-hmm.
And he's
Turned
now
into a werewolf.
Yep.
Yeah. Turned into a werewolf.
Joe's an Indian giver.
What now? Who?
Joe is an Indian giver.
I don't know what that means.
I think it's
What?
when you gift someone something and then you take it back.
I didn't give it to you. I said you could borrow it.
Hopefully this isn't like super racist. American expression. Person who gives a gift and later wants it back. Okay. So expect something equivalent.
Cool. And then in response.
Hey, I gave you those rocks that you didn't use.
Rock?
Those like a bunch of pebbles or something. Oh yeah,
Like
that rock
magical
that I
rocks.
gave. No, I gave you that rock that sounds like fire, wood burning or something. That was a gift.
I don't remember this.
I enchanted. I think it was a pebble or something to make a sound.
I think I might have deliberately ignored you because it sounded so...
This was like just after we got all of our gear from the green Jenny lady or whatever her name is.
Oh.
But it was quite a while ago.
And then in response to Rictavio turning into a werewolf, Louis threw him
We
out
shoved him out the window.
of a tower.
As a non-dog owner, that's what you do to dogs. You just kick them out.
Excuse me?
Simba, what?
I wanted to rub his nose in his own urine, but
Like-
didn't.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't shit on the floor, we'll be fine.
Oh boy. And yeah, he just went into the woods. But you guys have like a pretty good idea of where he is. But for the moment, you guys just all sort of all ran off to Kresk and are now with the Abbot for Louis Atlas's arm transplant.
I've also picked a really inconvenient time to get cosmetic surgery.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's
It's
any
not really
good time
Oh.
in Curse of Strahd to get cosmetic surgery. This is going to be one of those horror, surgery things where you just afterwards it's just like all lopsided. Just one side is just like way bigger than the other. Yeah.
Maybe I should have used this as like a respec pot, where I just turn into a completely different character with different backstory.
I mean, who
can't do that
knows?
again.
Who knows what the demon arm thing will do? But yeah,
That's
that'll be
true.
interesting. Cool. So you just basically told the Abbot that you're, wanting to go ahead with this. And the Abbot has basically come out and told everyone. Originally, last week I said it was going to take a day, but I'm just going to say it's going to take a couple of hours, basically, like 4 or 5 kind of thing.
20 minutes.
It was like super quick surgery.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, how hard is it? You just chop
Lop it off.
glue. Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. So essentially, you guys have some free time. Essentially, I don't know. I'm not sure whose we want to do first. Whether we want to do you guys or are you guys planning to stay in Kresk or I don't suppose.
I think if we go anywhere, we'll die.
True. Good point.
Sure. So I mean, for the moment, are you just gonna sort of stay in this little area?
Yeah.
Are you guys saying you need me?
I mean, you are the tank, aren't you?
No,
No,
not really.
I'm not the tank.
You could just
Okay,
feed
well,
him
you
to
you're the top
Rictavio if
damage
you
dealer.
feel like it.
Yeah, for a
Um,
second, actually, I was going to ask. You're giving him a bit too much credit for thinking that he's the one that keeps
Brit
us
is
alive.
definitely the tank.
He-
Yeah, Brit keeps us alive.
I think Brit's the one who draws all the aggro. Just
Yeah.
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 Someone-
Yeah, I'm the one that gets all of the attacks and all of the deaths.
Catherine is the one with the bottomless health pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Louis good at heavy hitting though.
Yeah. As long as people die, then someone else will die, and then someone else will die, and it's pretty absurd.
Yeah, yeah.
It's good at rating.
That's what I meant.
Cool. So I suppose we'll do a little bit for Louis' thing first.
Yeah, I'll do his first.
So yeah, the Abbot said it's gonna take a little while, and you know, you guys are free to sort of stay here or do whatever you want for the moment. Pardon me. And he looks towards Echo and Lilith, and he says, "I'm afraid I might need a little bit of help." And he points to. Am I even on the right page? Yeah.
Goddamn
So
demon
what
shit
is it with
again.
tieflings getting
Yeah.
like
No,
I ain't
no,
doing
no, no, no.
anything.
for help?
You need my help, fine.
No. Just
Why specifically tieflings, huh?
just because you don't know about this yet at the moment. So he points over to this wall here, this door, and he says, "If you could get the man from the corridor over here for me, that would be most appreciated. Just tell him that the Abbot needs him."
So we're gonna
Okay.
play tag with him.
Gonna play
Alright.
tag.
Alright, we'll go over. Can't go in there.
Just
No, at least
Is this
open
a-
the door, Abbot. I can't get in.
These
can I get
fucking-
life insurance?
Uh,
Check out a policy before this dangerous procedure.
I think that's like distinctly
game.
how they don't want it to work.
Just make a
Or,
save.
or they just like offer it at obscene prices.
Hmm.
Okay.
Cool. So you go in here, and just the same as you've been in here last time, you see this horrific, stitched up like just mess of a man, and he just looks at you and just starts like making some weird sort of low grumbling, growling noises.
Ew.
Oi. Abbot's calling you.
And he just starts slowly lumbering towards all of you, towards you, and then
Ugh.
into the wider area. And
Go flying across the screen.
what?
Blue.
Like stomping slowly to and then it just zoomed
Just
through the screen.
zoom. I wonder if I have. What is this guy called? Okay. So this is your first time seeing this guy up here, but you basically see. I just want something to show you all visually, so you can see what he looks like. Okay, yeah. He looks like this,
Damn,
and he
girl.
starts just lumbering across the courtyard, straight to where the Abbot and.
That is how Atlas is gonna look soon.
It's a premonition, I'm calling it.
He's gonna keep Atlas's other arm ready in case he wants it back on that dude.
Just,
Yeah.
wait till I start getting Botox and tummy tucks and
Oh
butt
my.
implants. So
This
slippery
looks like
slope.
So
a
you
bodybuilder
don't know.
Frankenstein.
Yeah. It's yeah, that's definitely. Ugh. Atlas is gonna come out looking like another new bride for Strahd.
Oh dear.
So you're gonna have to get another bride's outfit for sure. Oh, you do have
Hey, we
another
still
bride
have
one.
the spare
Yeah,
dress,
we have
don't
one.
we?
The one that you stole.
Yeah.
Atlas,
Yep.
your destiny awaits. Cool, and
First transgender character.
non-binary character. So yeah, the first time you've ever seen this guy, just like it's much taller than you, and yeah, much more horrific than Vasilka. Just starts lumbering into the room with you, and the Abbot points upstairs, and he says, "Well,
The Atlas.
the Atlas. Are you ready to do it now? Do you have any more things to take care of before your out of commission for a little bit?
I tell my companions that if this goes wrong, they should eat me.
If this goes wrong, he's gonna walk out with an arm on his head.
I'll feed you to the Cybertooth. How about that?
No, you should
Ah,
get, you should get
Rictavio, that's a more
get-
honorable death.
an extra arm. Not take one. Not remove one, but add an extra one on.
An extra one.
Oh
Yeah.
gosh.
One on his
Like-
back.
We can be like Dr. Up.
So, like, he can
Does
say
that give me
goodbye.
an extra attack roll?
Yeah. You can hold 2 swords.
No.
Can I do a 3-handed swing?
You just turn into Zorro from One Piece.
Mhm.
He just has like
Oh,
6
yeah.
arms or some shit.
Oh yeah.
So, well, if I die, don't touch my money. Everything.
Can't promise that, but okay.
Yeah, if I die, I want a silver longsword at my
To
grave.
be buried with my money.
Oh dear.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, so the Abbot, the Flesh Golem, and Vasilka all start walking you upstairs, and
Suddenly, this feels really, really sketchy.
it is. It definitely is. So I'm gonna move this over to here.
This looks familiar.
Yeah. So this is the area that you guys didn't.
Mm.
You and Joe didn't explore. This is the one that Lilith and Echo did. Okay.
And she
but-
tried to adopt the crow.
Yes, yeah. But unfortunately,
Damn
that didn't
crow.
go too well. Cool, but yeah. So now, Louis, do you mind hopping over to the other chat?
What?
This is
Thought we
on
were going to
the-
be able to listen in.
Nope, you got a whole long wondering what the hell's going on.
Gonna hear chainsaw noises and chickens screeching and
Oh dear.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Chickens.
dogs barking.
Cool. So I'll see you.
and jump
later.
over.
See you guys.
Okay. What horrible fate awaits me?
Yep. Yeah, you've met with a terrible fate, haven't you? So as I mentioned before, this is the first time you've been up here, and on this table over here, there's already a body just covered by a sheet on it.
Oh, sick.
The Abbot sort of walks over to it, pulls across the sheet, and you just see, similar to Vasilka, there's like another body that's sort of just been, stitched together. Someone's had some previous work done, basically. It's another female. It's nowhere near as like pretty as Vasilka, but it's definitely just. It seems to be his like operating table, if you want.
Okay.
So I'm just gonna start putting on some musica.
Wait, is that what this fucking horrible looking thing sitting next to me is on the thing?
What?
The spooky girl next to me next to my token. Is that what you? Is
Oh
that the-
yeah, so Vasilka, that's Vasilka.
Oh, right.
And then bottom left is the Abbot, and beneath it is the Flesh Golem.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put you on the table.
Yay! Do I just lie on top of this other one?
Oh no! So they move that off. They
Oh, okay.
they put it in the corner or something. I mean, there's some bottles. There's like a makeshift bed. Someone stays here, but I've deleted them from the page for the moment, so you don't get to see them. And the Abbot just sort of rolls up his sleeves and he says, you mentioned before that you wouldn't like Otto to, have your arm. May I ask what you want done with your previous arm after we do this?
Can I keep it, please, just in case?
Of course, it's your arm. You can do whatever you want with it, but it will decay after some time, not being attached to your body.
Oh,
But of course,
Okay.
you're certainly free to take it.
okay, sure. Why not?
He's just gonna throw your arm at someone or something. Cool. So, and then he gets a much more serious expression, and he says, "I presume for this operation you'd like to be put to sleep."
No, I don't believe in sleep.
This is going to
But
be
then
exceedingly
maybe,
painful.
maybe if you can do some ice, give me some ice. Just ice me up.
I don't think that will help, but sure, I'll fetch for some ice, and he calls for Otto to bring up the little bit of ice that they somehow have in the freezer, the big fridge downstairs. Okay. So you're lying down now, and the flesh golem just by the way, the arm that you're getting replaced is your right arm. Okay.
A strong hand.
Yeah, exactly. And the abbot has already told you that you're probably it's going to take some time to get used to it. But so Vasilka is sort of holding on to your left arm and your the middle of your body, and the flesh golem is also doing the same to your right. And all of a sudden, you see the abbot sort of hold up his hand, and this gigantic golden mace appears.
That's not how you do surgery.
But it's glowing. It seems to be magical. You don't know where he just suddenly summoned it from, but it's just all of a sudden just there. And all of a sudden he just focuses for a moment, and it's sort of just changes form into I was gonna say a chainsaw. Now that you said that, but just this long sort of broad knife. And he says, I want to make sure you don't want to be put to sleep.
No, I definitely want to be put to sleep now. I thought you gotta get rid of my arm by turning it into mashed potato. Okay. Put me to sleep. I trust you guys. You seem honest.
Yeah, cool. So the abbot's a little bit more relieved that you wanting to be put to sleep. So yeah, he puts his other hand on you, and these sort of waves of divine energy sort of start waving over you, and yeah, you definitely don't want to resist that. I'm guessing, right? You want to go to sleep, obviously.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And the last thing you feel, even before this, you completely nod off, is just a knife. Just you see it, in his hand start glowing, almost as if it's when metal starts superheating, and it starts glowing really, really red hot, and then he slowly just starts descending upon your arm. Can you roll a Constitution saving throw for me?
I was really hoping I wouldn't have to roll. Shit. This feels like the most important roll of my life.
Okay, cool.
What does it mean?
You'll find out eventually. So,
oh, Christ.
I'm wondering how to do this, because you did go to sleep. I'll say whilst you're asleep, you start to have sort of dreams, visions, just your mind sort of wanders. And in a joking way, I'm like, oh, you start having dreams of when you threw your first ball or something with your right arm. But no. Your mind starts wandering, and you you start to see the mists sort of like whirling around you. The mists that are like encased, have encased Barovia entirely and just sort of cut it off from the rest of the world. What?
When we leave this place, is this arm gonna come with me, or is it? It's gonna be stuck.
Oh yeah, you'd just be like at the doorway, just like, guys.
Yeah. Maybe I should have had this before the surgery.
And all of a sudden, out of the mists, this like solid wall of fog kind of thing, starts floating the arm that you're getting transplanted onto you.
Okay.
And it's just floating in front of you. It's all by itself. It's still exactly the way that you cut it off, and then all of a sudden, like the top part of the arm starts moving, just almost like little bits of flesh start trying to reach out of the like arm socket, as it were, and they start reaching for you. And you just let it happen? Yeah.
Yeah, come.
Yeah.
Put yourself right here.
Cool. And all of a sudden, these like sort of fleshy tentacle-like things start getting bigger and bigger until they actually rip off your arm in this sort of dreamy state, and sort of latch onto your arm. I want you to make another Constitution saving throw.
I feel like I've had this dream before. Oh no. Oh god.
Okay. So that was that one. That was that one. Okay, cool. We'll leave this little bit for here, and we'll definitely come back to this arm.
What? The suspense.
Yep. Yeah. Exactly. So I'm gonna go back to you can obviously come as well and go back into the other chat, and we'll continue on with them for a bit, and then we'll get back to you. Yeah.
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah. Cool.
Cool. I've enjoyed this. So yeah, we'll go back to them.
I'm terrified.
Yeah. Exactly.
Oh, they're back.
Hey, did you die?
Hola, hola.
Wait, I'm speak to you people.
Did your arm reject?
Yeah. So at the moment, yeah, like you guys are just sort of. Oh, Louis, sorry if you don't mind for your camera.
Sorry.
So.
He's got a demon arm over here. Just random. For cosplay reasons.
Yeah.
Oh, what? Inside my arm.
So whilst you guys are out and about outside of this area, quickly, can I ask Echo to make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Oh, are you getting Strahd on again?
He's gonna pull an Alan Walker on us.
Leave me alone. Wisdom saving, Terry said.
Yes. I think it's a wisdom saving throw.
Eating an Alan
Yes.
Walker.
Yes.
Oh, that's-
Oh, because his arm got chopped off, remember?
oh yeah.
Oh god, why do I not have his thing up?
Him
Oh,
is
that
looking
is
like.
loud.
Wow. Okay. I definitely can't give these to you, Simba. They got chocolate. Sorry.
He doesn't care.
What are the? Oh, they're the.
They're just him.
Not much of a fan of digestives.
I love
Yeah.
Jojo.
They're alright. There are better biscuits out there.
No, but look at him.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna. Okay.
So you can also just barely feel that that you've just barely succeeded on this save, and
Barely succeeded.
barely
Jeez,
succeeded.
on a
Yep, and
Okay.
once again, you can feel that someone has tried to cast a spell to, reveal your location, but you know, you've managed to sort of hold it off through whatever.
And I say out loud as I'm feeling it. For fuck's sake!
Yeah, unbeknownst to like no one else knows what you're talking about, but you just start.
Yeah, I just start
swearing.
into myself.
Annie?
Nanny to fuck?
Yeah.
Omae wa mo shinde.
That's definitely what what's his face will do. Strahd.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or my one more. Shinderu.
Shinde.
Cool.
Nani? Okay.
And so, whilst you're sort of just waiting around for a little bit, you just sort of hear sort of a cry of sort of pain, like muffled pain, almost like someone's shouting out in their sleep, coming up sort of from the second floor of this building here, where you know Abbot is gone.
Perfect.
Yep. And
Do it.
from the other sort of side of the what's it called, courtyard, someone steps through this door that you haven't seen before.
Is it
Where-
Strahd?
Yeah.
Voldemort.
Congratulations, you've made it to Strahd.
Yeah. He came to us.
Oh crap! I forgot I'm on half health right now.
Who did? Is that a lady? Is that a lady?
It is a lady. She's
It's Jenny.
sort of
a block.
light brown skin. You know,
That's racist.
frizzy hair. Is that racist? I mean, it's probably easier to just show you a picture of her.
He ain't risking the racist accusations.
No, of course you can describe the way someone looks. That's just silly.
So that's how she looks.
Esmeralda.
Obviously, it was an
I was thinking like Esmeralda from Hunchback of Notre Dame.
Notre Dame.
Dumb.
Notre Dame.
Excuse me.
Dave,
whatever.
girl.
Damn.
Probably the most noticeable things about her is one of her feet don't seem to be a human foot. It seems to be like
Feet don't
a
seem to
wooden
be.
mechanical sort of contraption.
For a second, I thought you were going to say she had a demon foot. I was like, yes, I'm coming for that.
Next.
No. Make it stop.
I'm just gonna slowly have more characters with other demon limbs, and Louis just gonna be some horrible
Inspired by them.
yeah.
I'm gonna be fully equipped by the end of this session. This game.
My God. She steps down, and you can just sort of hear her sort of wooden foot sort of not clanking, just sort of, I don't know what noise a wooden foot would make on this thing, but she sort of speaks out to you and says, "Oh, the Abbot has more visitors. Are you from around here?"
I'm
Yes.
sure you've noticed 2 tieflings and an elf. Probably not.
That's very true. And an elf that's not a dusk elf, for sure.
Damn straight.
Just throwing this out on a limb, you wouldn't have to know a Rudolph van Richten, would you?
A limb, because you haven't got one. Yeah.
Did you say this out loud? Wow.
It took all of you like 5 seconds to get it, and then
Yeah.
Nanny.
Wait, so you do say that out loud, yeah?
Very. Yeah. I'll say it out loud.
Okay.
But like, funnily, I'm not gonna be a bitch about it.
Yeah. She actually laughs. Because she's just it's like, I definitely haven't heard that one before. And like seriously, not like trying to take the piss. And she sort of like shakes the foot around, and she's like, "This foot is actually pretty good. Almost better than my old one."
It looks pretty decent. At least it won't bleed if someone cuts into it. Anyway.
Yeah.
What happened to your previous leg?
It's been so long
Thinking
ago.
crocodile got it?
No, it was I believe it was a werewolf.
Oh, damn.
Not in Barovia, just outside.
You came from the outside?
Yeah, Vistani can do whatever they like with.
Oh,
Come
you're
in.
Vistani.
Yeah.
I am indeed.
Yeah. What's your name?
Esmeralda.
Hello, Esmeralda. I like the name.
Yes, thank you. But all of you didn't answer my question.
Sorry, yeah, I got distracted by my incredible joke. Yeah, no, we were actually looking for him, but we haven't managed to find him yet.
So outside of Esmeralda, do you know who that is?
Yeah.
Okay.
Rictavio's other self.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
She says, I was hoping to find the old man. I went by where his tower was, but I couldn't find anything.
May I ask what business you have with him?
He's like, I suppose you could say, maybe I'll just say a stepfather. The closest thing I have to one. Eat the crisp, Simba. He raised me, basically.
Interesting.
I thought.
No.
Never mind.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. I forgot what I was gonna say.
Yeah. Okay. She's very forgetful.
Yeah. I do. Like, I'm sure someone's fucking up with my brain, so I don't know what I'm thinking nowadays. Yeah. So, Esmeralda.
Esmeralda!
Come to think of it, the abbot mentioned someone along those lines among his description came by not too long ago. But
Oh. Maybe the abbot's the best person to ask for where he is then.
Probably, yeah.
I've already done it. Apparently he just left after casting something on Rudolph.
You might find him in, where did we go? That other village, what's it called?
Valaki.
Valaki.
Well, I know in Valaki they don't really like the Vistani. I can certainly have a look.
If you want, we can have a look for him. If we see him, we'll tell him you're looking for him.
Yes, of course, that would be great. It's a bit odd. He trained me to sort of hunt down monsters and things, and then he left me.
Sounds like every stepdad there is.
Oh my
Sounds like
God.
every real dad, bro.
Oh my God. And she sort of mutters to herself and says, "Well, do you mind if I just take your names just so I know your group?"
Okay. My name is Lotus.
Widowmakers.
I was gonna say we don't have a collection. Okay. If you like.
I wanted to say fake names, guys. You guys are boring.
Nah, I'll tell her my real name. Why not? She seems nice. Oh, can I incite her, by the way, for her saying that he was her stepdad?
Yeah, sure.
My first rock.
Today.
That's a lot. Right.
Okay. She seems very convincing. I mean, she kind of gives off like a someone who can take care of herself kind of vibe, I guess. And yeah, she doesn't seem like the sneaky type.
Cool.
So, do you hang around with the other Vistani people around town?
No, I typically keep to myself. I can go into their camp if I need something, but one thing Rudolph sort of taught me was you're much safer, and you can make sure you can take care of yourself if you're by yourself. No one else to sort of worry about.
Good advice. Good advice. Yeah.
Well, if that's all, I suppose I'll start going to Lucky.
Okay.
Maybe we'll meet you there. We'll see you there, brother.
Indeed.
Race you there.
Crazy. Cool. So she just leaves. If no one else does anything.
Yeah. Don't know what
Cool.
else to say in it.
Yeah. I suppose because it really hasn't been that long. I'm not gonna punish you for not remembering something. You would remember that Rictavio Rudolph has mentioned Esmeralda to you guys before.
Oh, I don't remember that.
Yeah.
I don't remember.
So
Me neither.
Oh! It
So,
was something to do with what happened with the sun and all that weird jazz, no? They gave him her and I don't know.
Babies.
Oh,
In
so
exchange for what happened with his son or something, no?
it wasn't so much an exchange. It was
Or did
more
he steal her?
he murdered everyone apart from her.
Yeah, that was it. Okay.
She was a child, very, very, very young, and she was sort of the one person that he couldn't bring himself to kill.
At least he doesn't murder children.
I mean, presumably there were other children, but
Well, why would he just save the one? Okay.
she was slightly cuter or more adorable than the other. I don't know. Yeah.
Callie.
So, hold on.
Lowly,
Wait, what's his
lowly talk.
actual name? Is it Rictavio or is his
Rudolph
cover name?
Rudolph van Richten is his real name. Rictavio is his cover name.
Right. Okay.
And
Okay.
I suppose you haven't
okay.
met anyone else that mentioned Rictavio's real
Okay.
name.
Okay. So, seeing as I've just suddenly remembered
Uh-huh.
about the the Esmeralda, I'm gonna shout wait and go up to her again. I'm gonna be like, do you mean? Are you talking about Rictavio?
Oh, that was a little cover name that he used from time to time. Yes, I suppose.
Yeah.
Oh
so,
yeah.
Great, if you want to say something, go for it.
He's become more fierce. You can say he's a little bit more animalistic.
Oh!
In his old age, he's getting on there. Unless you mean
That
he's
sounded like you're a drag race judge or something.
Yeah. What she means to say.
Savage.
Yes, we did meet. What's his name again? I
Rudolph
keep saying
van Richten.
Rudolph, but
Oh,
we
He's a
Rictavio.
werewolf.
but we keep talking to him as if his name's Rictavio, so it didn't really quite connect. But we sent him here to get his curse removed. I don't know if he's talked to you about that.
Yes, I know about his
And
curse.
then,
To pick
then-
up another
and then-
one, basically.
and then on the way back, he just so happened to be bitten by a big old werewolf.
Well, shit.
So we think he's in the werewolf territory, on the opposite the towery thing. But we don't know for sure.
She gets sort of a serious expression on her face, and she says, "How quickly, or sorry, how recently did he get taken there?"
Last night.
So
After he was thrown out a building.
You have to say things like that.
and
We didn't do that.
well,
can't lie.
I feel like we probably need to go save him. If I don't know how long he'll last there, or if he'll be taken straight to Strahd.
How do you get rid of it though? Like we just didn't know what to do, so he just kind of like ran for the hills.
Flew out the window of a tower.
A cure curse spell is straightforward enough, but I mean I can't cast it myself, but I know Rictavio can. He just must not have known that he was cursed beforehand.
So he can cast it on himself. That's very convenient.
So like, how wouldn't he just snap out of it at some point to then realize that he's in a cave full of wolves and just probably like cure himself?
He might be able to cure himself, but if he's in the werewolf cave and there's however many werewolves around him, I don't think he's got good shot making out on his own.
Shall we
That's true.
do some good old-fashioned werewolf hunting?
I think we should.
I mean,
I'm game. If you are.
yeah.
I take out some stakes from my monster hunters.
Vampires. No, that's vampires. What are you doing?
I mean, they're pointy. I'm sure they'll do the same damage.
You especially from the fight yesterday, you know that anything that's not magical or silver won't do damage to apart from your shapeshifting, because you've got magical attacks with that now, Catherine.
Yeah.
So like,
Which I still don't know how I do.
it's just you do your normal attacks, but they're now they're now considered magical for the purpose of.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Britt, just out of curiosity, do you have a silver weapon?
I think we gave her one.
Is my longsword silver?
You should have written it down.
We had a bunch of stuff we gave out that Joe found.
It's in my bag of holding. I don't have anything silver here. I'm pretty sure we gave you a silver of something. Because you were the only one who didn't have one, apart from me.
So at least from the wagon yesterday, there was like a light crossbow with 10 silver crossbow bolts.
Yeah,
but
I
I don't remember if there was any other silver weapons.
I feel like there was something else.
Yeah.
You're
But,
talking
like,
about
before
the
that.
liar.
No.
Before that. Do you not write it down?
No, we've just got the long sword and then the crossbow now, no?
Yeah, I just thought Britt had a slot like a silver sword, but I can't remember.
Something vaguely about it.
I
but
don't have one.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. Cool. So, yeah, like Esmeralda's very eager to get going and sort of start rescuing
Run with the
him.
wind.
One slight problem. We've only got one silver weapon between the three of us. I can do magic,
What
so
happened?
I'm sure I'll be all right.
Where's the sword?
I have it. What are you talking about? I said
And
one
then
silver.
the crossbow.
Oh yeah,
She
but
hasn't.
it's only got 10 bolts, so
Better than nothing.
I don't want to waste them on. No offense, Rictavio. I'd rather me keep them for the other guy.
Fair enough.
I'm sure.
I mean, surely
you
we
could
can
get
buy
more
more.
made. Yeah.
Yeah.
They've only got 10.
And I suppose like you've got your magic
Yeah.
for the most part, as opposed to Britt, who has some damaging spells, but she also uses a sword. So
Okay.
it's up to you guys.
All right, Lilith. I'll
What
lend
if
you
I
the sword
just
again.
scream really loud with my bard stuff,
I'll lend you
and
the
I just
sword,
like deafen them?
but I do need it back. Okay.
Okay. So Britt, you've
Don't
been
worry,
given...
I'm not Atlas.
To be fair, I didn't ask for it back. I just took it back. So yeah.
Cool. So yeah. So Britt, on your character sheet, you should probably add a long sword I'm not sure if you
Make sure it's silver.
Um,
Make sure you type silver down on it.
yeah, that's true. Do you have... Okay, so you've already got a longsword there. So yeah, just know that you've got a silver longsword for the moment. Cool. So Esmeralda starts sort of leading you there, and even you've got a map yourselves, but it looks like she exactly knows where the location of this werewolf den is. And she leads you. It takes like an hour or two, sort of, to make your way over there. And I need to find the map for it, wherever it is. Oh, sorry. There's no fog of war on this map, so you could just see everything. I need to fix said thing first.
By the way, I wanted to ask: are werewolves considered shapeshifters?
I suppose so. You mean in the same sort of vein as your wild shape?
No, because there's one spell that I've got that it's like if a person is a shape changer or a shape changer, their saving throws are disadvantaged.
Okay, yeah, I would personally consider that to be the case.
Fake.
Okay.
Where did you get that from?
It's my moonbeam spell.
Moonbeam.
Oh, that's the one that Alduin cast on Doug when you were fighting him and the hag. The like beam from the sky kind of thing. Okay, let me.
Okay.
Can anyone see anything on this map?
Nope.
No,
I cannot see nothing.
I'm blind.
I'm very blind.
I'm very blind. Are you feeding Simba more food?
Naughty. She's gonna do bad farts, and it's gonna be all your fault.
Joe's just got PTSD from when he started farting.
Just glad
But
that
he
I'm
looks so
not there.
cute.
No,
No.
I'm with Catherine on this one.
because he looks cute doesn't mean you have to give him things.
Why does this thing break so much?
Trying to break free.
Sorry, I'm guessing you guys still can't see anything?
Yeah, I can. Like
Oh,
a
you-
bit.
We can see.
A little bit.
At the bottom?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay.
Wait,
okay.
all of you guys have full health? Why don't I have full health?
Because you're rubbish.
Everyone should have full health.
It's not the next day.
Yeah, it is, because you guys slept, right?
Did we?
So you slept on
Yeah, we stayed in the tower then.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Oh. I have 44
Where your
health.
stats are all at.
And also, Atlas is not here.
Denied.
Denied. He's getting cosmetic surgery.
Yeah, he's getting
He's gonna look pretty.
his bum,
In his bum tuck.
bum tuck,
Uh,
whatever the hell that would be.
Bum tuck. I don't
I
think
hope they make his hair more red as well.
Oh, if you get your boobs done, can you please get Hello Kitty implants? Those are a thing.
What is a
Wow.
Hello Kitty implant?
Yeah.
What is that?
It's a house shape.
Oh no,
Oh
please.
no.
Kitty
Have
implant.
mercy.
Oh,
Did you Google it?
yeah.
It's literally.
Wait,
Hello
I'm
Kitty.
curious as well. Is it
That's not as
inappropriate?
bad as I was thinking, Anna. It's okay.
It's a Hello Kitty breast implant.
Yeah, so it's just the squidgy bit. They stick
Yeah.
in. It just looks. It's just Hello Kitty shaped.
Oh, that's cool.
Gotta get a crispy.
But imagine
clean
the like ears of Hello Kitty poking out though.
Hello Kitty titty.
Oh dear.
Just get the tattoo to match the outlines, and you're all good to go, man.
You'd hope there weren't any outline.
Actually, sorry. On your way here, No. Sorry. Let me do that later. Cool. So sorry. You find your way to sort of the bottom of a mountain, and there's sort of like a kind of similar to when you were at the Gnomen Guard place in the Essentials kit, where it's like, you know, there's this little raised thing here is actually like 100-foot sort of slope up into this sort of opening area here. And so I'm just going to read the description. The open jaws of the wolf's head forms a 15-foot high canopy of rock over the cave mouth, held up by natural pillars of rock. What was that?
Sorry.
Timber.
Sorry.
Like a quack.
Yeah. The ceiling rises to a height of 20 feet inside the cave. Torches in iron brackets line the walls. From somewhere deep inside, you hear the echoing sounds of a flute. Some of the notes are discordant, painfully so. So as you get here, Esmeralda sort of looks towards you all and says, "I'm not quite sure if we're sort of ready to fight all of the werewolves. I can make 2 people invisible, and we can do like a stealthy operation if you think that would work, or if you have any better ideas."
We could try and draw them
Simba's
out.
licking his bum hole.
Okay. Thanks. What I need to know. Dog booty.
No, because I'm just trying to tell Catherine, because I can hear her saying downstairs, "Why? Why?" Anyway, carrying on.
I forgot what I was gonna say.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Something about invisibility and stealth.
Oh yeah, but none of us are very stealthy, so I think probably.
Oh yeah.
If you're invisible, it
I
helps.
No, yeah. But what about the one other person? You know.
Yeah. Oh, actually, I can make 3 people invisible, but I can only do that once.
Okay.
For how
I
long?
can cast without a trace as well.
That would help.
Oh yeah, that would help.
I can cast darkness.
That's
But
true.
then you can't see either.
We can just shoot randomly into the void. It's fine. Russian roulette.
We could
Russian roulette. That's definitely not what that is, Brett.
like a relayed. Yeah.
Get
So
roulette, bro.
if I cast invisibility, and as long as no one interrupts my concentration, I can keep it up for an hour.
I say we go in
You should
invisible.
probably stay at the back then.
Yeah, I say we go in
Uh-huh.
invisible. Just see what's up, see what's happening, and make a plan from there. And we can protect Esmeralda if need be.
So who's going invisible? Because I can only make 3 people invisible.
Class pass without a trace on anyone. I don't think it really matters at this point. Because what's my stealth at?
I
Stealth. My stealth.
I can cast it on myself then. I mean, it's gonna cast it on people around me anyway, isn't it? So
Yeah.
Oh, okay, sure. I don't think it really matters who's invisible or who's not. We're all a bit shit, so.
Okay. So I mean, amongst you guys, just decide who is going to be not invisible. So who's got the?
yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind.
mean,
If anything
even if I
comes to us, I can always shapeshift.
Actually,
Yeah.
Esmeralda sort of says if you guys aren't very good at stealthy things, I'm fairly decent. She has a +7 to it, so.
Oh, what?
Damn.
I mean,
Okay.
even
sure.
if
Yeah.
I was invisible, I'll probably still get targeted. So
Yep, the
You'll
global
still
taunt.
die.
Okay,
still
sure.
getting in.
If you stay behind us, then, and we'll cast a pass without a trace, so you should be practically invisible.
Okay. Let's do this. And
Who this bitch?
she reaches out and sort of touches all three of you and casts invisibility, and you just sort of see yourselves fade from view, and you can't see each other.
Yeah, just get forward, like, where are you guys? I can't see you.
I start groping something, and I have no idea what it is.
Boob.
Hello Kitty boob.
My Hello Kitty tea.
Oh dear. So can everyone roll stealth for me?
Yes.
You guys will have advantage.
Did you cast, what's it?
Invisibility
Thingy.
And pass without trace.
Did you, yeah, she cast pass without
Yeah.
trace, right?
Yeah,
So
I
we want
passed.
big old
Even though I didn't say
stealthy.
it.
You did.
Ooh, I snapped.
I'm invisible in every sense. More invisible.
Lilith and Echo, you have advantage, so you can roll again.
Advantage.
Okay. I don't think I need to roll again. Why do I need to roll again?
In case you crit.
80.
Because 16 isn't that high.
No, Lilith. She got 22.
Lilith got 22.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, sorry. You guys all have plus 10 to that anyway.
So it's like 32.
Yeah, this is like absurdly high.
We are the
Yeah.
night.
Cool. So you guys, why when
We
I
are the
click reveal,
darkness.
does it do that? So you guys
There you
start making your way in, and
Downtown.
Making my way downtown.
Faces past and I'm homebound.
you see two what you can only presume are werewolves in their human form on this sort of raised platform here, and they're sort of just watching the main entranceway. But somehow Esmeralda is also managing to sort of like sneak in just between their sort of fields of view, and sort of sneaks up into this point. And you can see the cave sort of splits off to the right and left section. On the left section, you do sort of just make out a wolf and just sort of some other noises of other wolves and things on the left. Which way do you want to go?
I'm thinking to myself, how are we even going to recognize Rictavio if he's in a werewolf form? Oh boy. Okay, but we're not gonna... We don't know which way
Should
the
we
other
go
people are going. We don't know because we can't see them.
You can't see what?
We can't see everyone. I can't see everyone else.
Yeah.
We can't really make noise because we'll probably get caught.
Yeah, I'd say you can just sort of... Yeah, if you guys wanted to be like holding each other or just doing something to sort of let each other know where you are, I'd say you guys would have a rough idea of where you are. Coffer.
Conga.
Cool.
Left go, right.
Okay.
Left go, right.
Okay, I'm gonna.
I do like a squeak sort of noise.
If we're all doing the conga, whoever's in front of me, I'm gonna tap on their right shoulder.
Yes. Yes. What? Oh, right. This is my right. Okay. What?
Yeah, to go right. Tap right to go right.
Oh.
Come on, keep up.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So you guys make your way down here, and you sort of so there's a sort of fissure in the ceiling above you that just sort of like feels like the rocks sort of had some like, I don't know, earthquake or something. It sort of split open a little bit. It doesn't go to like a floor above or anything like that. It's just sort of like the beginnings of a hole.
Through the ceiling.
Yeah, but like the beginnings of. It's not like a straight hole to somewhere else. But in this area you can see a water thing. Oh, sorry, a pool roughly 40 feet across and 10 feet deep. And this little bit over here is a 5-foot ledge. And then up here is just like presumably some random crates. But this side, this sort of area, unless you sort of went through the water into this bit, and tried to climb there, this bit's sort of like a dead end.
I think the water's a good idea. Are we in far enough to whisper? I want to whisper.
You guys, I'd say like you guys are far enough to away from the the two that are sort of watching to do it if you wanted to.
I think we should
How do
go
we
through
do
the
this?
water.
Sure.
Esmeralda sort of whispers, it's gonna make your invisibility not so helpful, but we can try if you want.
Right, so who's a good swimmer?
How about maybe we just go around the other side, have a quick peek, see what's hanging,
Probably a good idea.
and then we can decide again.
Cool.
Let's do that.
Can I just get everyone to roll another stealth check for me?
Stealth.
Death.
Patch out! What the fuck? 19. How did I go from...
Okay.
At the board.
21. Cool. So, yeah, you guys are all still doing very well to keep hidden. You make your way sort of more over this area. And...
okay.
Hmm?
Nothing.
And
My rolls just came up because it took too long.
Right.
Yeah.
You come over this way and you see a whole load of other wolves and just I think there's only sort of one humanoid over in this area, but the rest of them just look like wolves that are sort of just meandering around.
Can we tell if any of them look Rictavio shaped?
Just roll a Arcana check for me. And all three of you would be fine doing this.
Oh my god.
So Lilith and Echo, you're more welcome. Cool.
Alright, Echo nailed it.
Yeah. Okay. So Echo, you probably know that, especially in the first sort of transformation, it's sort of during the nighttime. So you would imagine at this point he would be in humanoid form, unless he is purposefully changed into being a werewolf.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Oh, and then I then cast message, and I whisper that. Is it only for one person, or can I do it to the group?
You could do it one by one, but it's one person.
Okay.
But-
well, I let them know that.
Catherine, keep in mind. Wait, does casting another spell interrupt your concentration? I should probably.
Isn't it only getting attacked? I'm not sure about that.
Let's see.
I should probably know these.
Maybe. I think you can't cast another concentration spell. I think.
I think it was. Yeah, I was just gonna say it was another concentration spell, but I don't know.
Yeah, cool.
I-
Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fine. So yeah, you can do this thing, and it's like a barely audible whisper, but no one else can hear it. But what do you choose to sort of message to everyone?
What do you mean barely hear it? It's in their mind.
So you whispering it is super barely audible. So it makes a tiny little bit of sound, but not really enough to worry about being heard.
So, do I have to speak out loud to do this message, or is it just from my head?
No.
What does it say?
So you make a tiny little bit of noise, but in their head it's as if you were talking directly to them.
Oh yeah, to
Okay, I
cast a
whisper.
spell you need to say it out loud.
I whisper. No, it's I have to whisper basically. Okay. Yeah. So I just basically say, I don't think Rictavio would be in wolf form, since that's a nighttime thing. We should probably keep checking, but I don't think he's in this bit here.
Okay. Are we still in conga line? I almost said Congo. Are we still in the Congo?
Still in the Congo. Yeah, I would assume so.
Sure. Then I guess I'll direct everyone to keep moving up the stairs.
Okay.
That way.
Cool. So you guys
Keep
sort of
going.
make your way forward a bit more. This thing is so busted. Why? Why does it do this every time? You make your way up, and you see on just sort of sitting by themselves. There's one sort of wolf person. This one is actually a humanoid, but she's in like half wolf, half human form. It's just sort of lying by themselves, relaxing. And up here is sort of like an older woman in sort of half wolf form, and sort of like a child. But the child looks pretty feral. But yeah.
As all children are.
I'm guessing you guys would like to continue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Okay. I swear to fucking God, this thing is so bad. Every single time. Cool. So you make your way up to here, and you're sort of at this sort of stairways now, and you see what looks like a shrine. So I'll just read this description. Rough-hewn stairs lead down to a torchlit cave and a bizarre sight. Wide-eyed children stand behind wooden bars and stare at you. They don't stare at you because they can't see. But they're like clearly terrified,
if they could,
silent.
They would.
Yeah. The cave holds 6 wooden cages. Their lids held shut with heavy rocks. 2 of the cages are empty, and each of the others hold a pair of frightened children. A crude wooden statue stands between the cages. It bears the rough likeness of a wolf-headed woman draped in garlands of vines and night flowers. Piled around the statue's base is an incredible amount of treasure. A woman in shredded clothes kneels before the statue. Behind the statue, 2 maggot-ridden corpses hang from iron shackles bolted to the wall.
Oh God.
That went from 0 to 100 real quick.
We'll come back later.
Harry Potter style.
Oh, sorry. I should have also mentioned, because this is probably important. Also, next to sort of the base of one of these cages is what you can definitely see to be Rictavio.
Oh my God.
Probably an important bit
That's the
to...
only reason why we're here.
Yeah, sorry. But before we continue on with this, I'm going to cut back to Atlas.
Sure.
Cool.
That's alright.
Louis has been chilling.
Yep.
Oh,
if he comes back.
Louis not even there.
If he comes back. Yeah.
Hey, yo,
Passed
Louis,
out?
you're missing your bit.
That's okay. In that case, we can continue on with your bit for a little bit until Louis comes back, if he comes back. There
Oh,
he
he's
is.
coming, he's coming.
Go ahead. I have my headphones on. I can hear you, people.
I
Good
can.
thing we weren't chatting shit about him.
We
Then.
need to cut back to your arm chopping.
Oh no. Okay.
Hey, good luck.
Do I go to? We go into the other call.
Yes, yeah.
Why do we have to get outcast?
Right? We should have been.
Hola.
Oh no.
Oh shit. What have I done? Is that working? Oh my god, why is it not working? What have I fucked up? No.
I haven't even actually seen this new fancy overlay.
It was fancy until it broke. Oh my god.
Oh Jesus.
Oh, it's because
what am I looking at?
It's because I just minimized Discord, and then it breaks the window capture. Oh, it's so annoying.
Yeah,
Okay.
this looks like some kind of PowerPoint presentation.
yeah. I mean, the previous one that I had was, it was like a free one for like Magic the Gathering, and it had like, just like a. Oh, I need to do this in Studios thing so I don't. Yeah. It had just some like weird wizard person doing shiz. Okay, sorry. So let me quickly fix this up. I also need to remember, what was the last thing that happened for you? It was the tentacle arm thing.
Yeah, and then that sick roll.
Yeah. Yeah, oh my goodness. Okay, let me fix these. Man, I'm gonna have to do this for the other call as well. That's gonna take so much longer. How does... Ah, there we go. Cool. Okie dokie. So, coming back to you. So you've, in your sort of like weird dream vision-like state, you just had this tentacle thing just sort of like latch itself onto you, and sorry, after tearing off your arm, just much more brutal than hopefully what the Abbot is doing. But also, all of a sudden, the tentacle, sorry, the arm starts like just spazzing about and just starts, like with its very, very heavy clawed fingers, starts trying to like slice you up, starts trying to like attack you, and it starts trying to like choke you.
Okay.
Yeah. So can I ask you to make another Constitution save for me?
I kind of hope, if I'm gonna die, getting choked by myself in a dream, it's kind of how I want to go.
This is like erotic asphyxiation.
Okay, here we go. Give me a good roll. Fucking hell, yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. And so in your vision state, it sort of starts really cutting into your throat, and you start just bleeding profusely, and like you've never been so sure that you're going to die, kind of thing. It just
it feels that way.
Yeah. So it obviously it feels terrible, and all of a sudden there's a pair, or there's like a sudden bright light that sort of starts shining in amongst the mist, and it sort of like banishes the mist. And roll a perception check for me.
It's just that fate check. Yeah.
The queen.
I don't know. Does she care that much about me? Maybe I'm assuming too much.
So you just see what looked like just like floating a bunch more arms, but they're floating, and they look like the Abbot's sort of robed arms. But like you can't sort of make out any of the rest of him. But you seem to see where you would imagine his body would be. You seem to see something coming off of his back, like something coming off of his shoulders, like a thin. You can't quite make out what it is, but just there seems to be something from either of his shoulders, if that makes sense.
Yeah, wings. Wings.
Something like that. Yeah, but you can't say for sure, but you just get this feeling that there's something there, and the hand sort of clamps down on the demon arm that's sort of like trying to like murder you, and forcibly just starts tearing it away and just sort of like holding it down.
I want it.
No, but like, it doesn't
Mine.
tear off. It doesn't tear off the
Oh,
arm,
okay.
but it stops you. It stops it killing you, basically.
Oh, okay. Okay, that's acceptable. I'll let that happen.
Can I ask you to roll one more perception roll for me? Cool. And all of a sudden, you're not so sure if you're dreaming or if you're asleep right now, or if like the Abbot's magic is like properly keeping you under, but you can very clearly hear the Abbot's voice, and it sounds part prayer and partly like he's pleading with someone. And it sounds like he's in tears.
Oh. Poor Abbot.
And sort of, I suppose in this sort of like weird sort of vision that you're having of the Abbot, you can actually see some tears start dripping down this sort of ghostly, like, incorporeal face. And all you hear him say is, "Please let this one work. Please help me with this one last..."
Fucking hell.
Yeah.
That's not what you want to hear when you're on the operating table.
Please let this... please help me with this one last thing. Please, Ilmater.
Okay.
And Ilmater isn't like a word that you recognize, but it sounds like a name.
Okay.
Or, I suppose you can roll a religion check if you want to for that.
Hit me up. That Jesus knowledge. 13.
Okay. This sounds like a god.
Okay.
You're not familiar with this specific god, like familiar enough to know what this god is about or what he's sort of, yeah. But it sounds very sort of important, especially to the Abbot. And lastly, as he's sort of saying this prayer, the arm sort of starts convulsing a little bit less, and it starts to sort of calm down, and once again the arm just sort of flourishes its hand, and that same gigantic sort of golden mace appears. And in this sort of dream world, like, it's even brighter than it was just before. Presumably he was about to cut your arm off. And he sort of rolls you over a little bit, rolls the arm over a little bit, and he just holds the mace above it, and the mace starts melting in his hands into like pure liquid fiery gold kind of thing. And he sort of brings it closer to your arm, and then you can sort of feel him start etching something into your arm with the gold, and sort of like pouring it in to sort of fill up the gaps where he's just sort of like carved into now your flesh. And when he does that, I would like you to make one more Constitution save.
Oh, give me a fucking Jesus. Oh, I just noticed that other one was a 1.
Yeah.
I used it as a 6 just because I have... Oh, that was right click. Yay!
Ole!
About fucking time.
Cool. So, this is sort of the only time where your body has sort of like suddenly felt okay, I suppose. Maybe it's this prayer. Maybe it's sort of whatever this sort of golden
Maybe
weapon
it's
is
my
made of.
own strength of character, you mean?
Yes, yeah, of course. It's definitely the orc upbringing that has saved you here.
It's all that breast milk, that green breast milk.
Oh my god. Cool. And then all of a sudden, the arms sort of start to drift back, and you can just see the Abbot's face, and he just looks drained. Like he doesn't, like you've never seen him look like this. You see him not depressed, just sort of like it's taken a lot out of him to try and do this, and especially when he mentioned Ilmater, because you've never heard him sort of say any sort of god's name apart from the deity that's sort of celebrated in Barovia. The Morning Lord is sort of what he's always referred to. But yeah, he just sort of looks like a shell of what he was a second ago.
Okay.
Cool. And yeah, we'll cut back to the other guys for the moment now. But that's probably we'll see. But I think that's probably going to be mostly of what your arm thing is. But yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Yeah. So I'll cut back to the other thing now. Oh no! Now I need to redo the camera again.
You missed our awesome jamming out session.
That was
yeah.
just you coming out.
So sorry.
Oh, it's suddenly working. Cool. I don't have to do anything. I don't know why it busted up. Cool. So cutting back to you guys. You don't know what's going on with Atlas. Anything could be going on with Atlas. What would you guys like to do at the moment? Now that you see, there's this lady. There's one lady here, sort of kneeled in front of the shrine. She seems to be sort of muttering something to herself, some sort of prayer, some sort of, request from the shrine. And there's, all these children and Rictavio. What would you guys like to do?
We're not going to be able to smuggle
Cast
8
darkness on her.
We're not going to be able to smuggle 8 kids out of...
Yeah, that's why we cast darkness on her.
Can I?
Not everyone else, though.
We
Can I-
out all them kids.
I'm gonna cast message on Rictavio.
Okay. And what are you gonna say?
I'm gonna be like, Rictavio.
Get him.
No, he does sort of like ever so slightly move, and he just sort of like opens his eyes, and now that you take a moment to sort of look him over again, it looks like both of his legs are broken.
Oh.
He seems to be alive,
Sangwoo got to him.
but yeah, he's not doing so hot. But you do see, the same sort of fire in his eyes. That you can tell he's
Fire in his
alive
eyes.
to try and
Okay.
he does want to get out of this place.
Okay.
Joe, what was that face you did when I said Sangwoo?
Yeah, it was, what the hell are you talking about, kind of base? I want to go around the other corner and see what's up there.
So I swear to God. Oh my God, it worked the first time. So you make your way there, and you can see the stairwell just sort of like goes up and up and up and up and up. Do you want to follow it all the way to the top?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna bop to the top.
You know what? I'll say, wait here, and then I'll go up.
Sure. So you find you work your way up
Bye-bye.
the top, and you find yourself up here. There's like a 20-foot diameter ring of stone, and just a bunch of spears, all just sort of like thrown about the place. But there's like a lot of blood here, and you can actually make out. Actually, just roll a perception roll for me. Cool. So you can also make out sort of buried a little ways off, where there's sort of like a small trail of blood, and there's just some like children's corpses, sort of like. So it just goes from the ring of stones off to the trail of bodies of kids.
Damn.
Can I follow it up a little? Does it go anywhere, or is it just like a pile on the?
It's just sort of a pile, and I'd say this whole area, that's kind of what this is. It's for the most part, it's like closed off, although it doesn't look like it on this place. I don't know what the fuck else this place is going to be.
So there's no like escape route or anything from there. It's just.
No.
Okay. All right. Do I know what the little circle thing is? Is it just like a sacrifice thing?
I'd say just from like all the spears and things around the place, you could probably work out that they have people fight here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are those spears silver tipped by any chance?
No, they're not silver tipped.
Okay. I'll go back down then.
Okay. So you make your way back down to everyone else, and that woman there is still sort of praying, still saying something to the thing, and she's sort of like right next to Rictavio, I guess.
Nice.
Well, we're gonna have to surprise her, aren't we?
Surprise!
Is Esmeralda roguey?
Does she seem roguey?
Is she rogue-like?
She does seem to be a little bit more stealthy than the majority of the rest of you, but she's been casting spells and such, so you're not quite sure if, yeah.
Okay.
I'd say, actually, sorry, whilst all of you guys are down here, you can roll a perception check for me if you want. Holy shit.
Oh snap! Never mind. Someone else do it.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Echo, do you want to do your roll as well?
Yeah. Watch it be bad.
Okay.
Yup.
So you're a little bit more concerned. You and Lilith are a little bit more concerned, and Esmeralda as well. Actually, you're a bit more concerned with all the walls and everything behind you. But Althea, you start to make out what this woman's sort of praying or saying to this thing, and you can hear her sort of praying to Mother Night, and she sort of Mother Night. It's one of the two deities that you've sort of heard of in this place. And you sort of hear her praying for retribution against Strahd, who has killed her mate. And her mate is called Emil. And she sort of says, if Emil was still alive, he would be the leader of this pack, and we wouldn't have to be fighting and killing random children. If only he was alive, I would have gladly helped him tear the Camille's throat out. I think it's Camille. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's Camille.
Isn't Camille one of the?
I mean, that's a fair enough reason.
Say again? Oh, Kirill, sorry. And you get the sense that this Kirill might be the leader of the wolf pack.
Bro, just kill Kirill. It's not that difficult. God.
Can I? Still invisible, right?
Yeah, you guys are still invisible, apart from Esmeralda.
Put a hand on her shoulder and see if like she gets spooked by a ghost.
Okay, so I'm gonna put on my best deity impression, and
Oh, yes.
I'm gonna stand behind her and whisper, "I heard your prayer, my child."
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Do you say anything else?
I shall assist you, or I shall give my
have-
power to thee.
I have sent some outsiders to help you.
Wow.
Um,
Okay.
but
Brett.
they know not that they serve me.
Okay. So, just a side note, Britt, this is like the perfect thing for your bardic inspiration stuff.
Inspire me, bitch.
Oh, should I inspire you?
Come on.
Oh my gosh.
Alright. I'm inspiring you.
So what are you whispering to Jo as she sort of goes over to start doing this? Very, very quietly.
Huh. Good question. I love how all the songs just fly out of my head, even though I've been like...
No. Perfect opportunity. Hey, little mama, let me whisper in your ear.
Yeah. Just gonna
Yes.
Okay. I think you get... Do you get a D8, Britt? Or what do you give now?
I gave you a... Hold on. 1 second. D6, yeah.
So I add that to my roll, yeah?
Yeah.
What am I rolling, Grump?
Hang on, sorry. I'm sure it changes. Reset levels. Yeah, it's a D8 now, Britt.
Oh.
So because you got to 5th level, it's a D8, and then when you get 10th level, it's a D10. Yeah. So roll a deception check with advantage because you're invisible.
Deception.
And with a D8, if it goes wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna add my D8. So that's
Okay.
19.
Okay.
Please, Jesus.
Okay,
Mother
I
of
rolled horrendously for this lady. She just sort of looks up at the sort of shrine in front of her, and she's like, "Yes, sir, I can help them. Whatever it is they need, as long as I can get revenge on that fucking Kirill. Yes, Kirill.
Our word. Grant's war.
What?
I don't think you've sworn.
Ever?
Properly. Like, not ever, but like as a character.
Oh. She's a scary werewolf.
Okay, so
I mean, yeah. Trauma makes you scary, guys.
yeah, okay, so then I creep back to where I hope everyone else is. And then I go, I whisper, hopefully generally next to everybody. She thinks her god has sent us to help her out. She wants to kill the main wolf, the werewolf chief, whatever. So let's do that, and she'll help us. Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Everyone
This
okay
sounds
with that?
cool. Yeah.
Do we know what the werewolf chief looked like? I'm presuming there's like a bigger, hairier werewolf somewhere.
The only sort of seemingly in charge werewolf that you've seen is the one that
Wasn't it the humanoid one that was down there?
That was a woman.
the one that was outside the tower.
This one.
No. So I mean, you've seen him, but the only one that you've sort of seen like ordering people about is the one that came to the tower
Okay.
and then got sort of
God.
attacked by the dragon when you sort of
Yeah.
persuaded him to start dancing in front of this door.
Yeah. That was beautiful.
It
What
was
an
beautiful.
experience.
But you have not seen that person here.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna have to question where he is now, aren't we?
I'm gonna. I'm gonna go back up to the lady. And I'm gonna whisper in a really spooky voice. I'm gonna go. They're outside. and then run.
Run where?
I'm gonna meet them outside.
Okay.
Yeah, at the entrance. They're at the entrance,
And then you guys are
Yeah.
gonna try to
that we run quietly.
yeah, go back outside. Okay. I want everyone to make one last stealth roll for me.
I knew.
Again,
I'm
the three of you have stealth advantage.
Are we still?
Oh, advantage.
Are we still?
Wow.
How long does Path Without Trace last, Catherine?
It's like 10 minutes. Or something, right?
Yeah.
With advantage, you say. So.
Yeah. So, Catherine, roll yourself again.
Okay, I'm good with stealth.
Path Without Trace is up to an hour.
Oh.
Yeah.
So then we're all...
You guys are all fine. Okay.
Catherine, roll again.
Yeah. You have advantage.
Yeah.
Cool. Now I should roll. Okay, yeah. So you guys, despite all these wolves and, you know, they're very good at hunting people down, they don't seem to know, obviously, that someone is in their midst, and they don't know to sort of actively look, basically. But you guys do manage to sort of sneak out, and you sort of make your way around the sort of lip of the cavern. And you do see, sort of shortly after, this woman sort of walk out and walk down towards all of you.
Okay. So we're visible now, though, right?
If you choose to be, or if you tell Esmeralda to turn it off, yes.
I think we should. But maybe not appear out of thin air. That'd be good.
Yeah, so do it before she shows up, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're all sort of visible now, and this lady can see you, and she says, "And who are you all to suddenly be so near to this werewolf camp?"
We're looking for somebody who may have appeared here last night. We
I
just
know
wanna take him
one
home.
old man that got captured last night. Is he who you mean?
Yes, probably. Yeah. Pretty old. Freshly turned, I reckon.
I could possibly bring him out here, but are you going to kill the leader? Are you going to kill Kiro? Am I changing his name every time?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think it's Kiro. It's Kiro.
We can do if that's what you require us for our friend to be free.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. But I can bring him out as long as you assure me that you will come back and kill him.
When
Lest
will he be
he...
back?
Sorry?
When will he be back?
He goes out hunting every day, but he always returns, typically later on in the night. But he should be back. In fact, he might be back in an hour or two, actually. But he always goes with his sort of hunting pack, so there will be quite a few werewolves with him. So you need to be sure that you can take him out, and then hopefully I can persuade all of the rest of the wolves to stand down.
We'll be back.
Sounds
We'll be back
legit.
with one other, hopefully, if he's alive.
Hopefully. And she
If
sort
not,
of
we'll just come
And
back on our own.
doesn't-
I mean,
she looks like she's sort of weighing up her options for a moment, and then she sort of just says,
pretty
I
good
guess-
at killing things.
I guess I'll do this. And she goes back in, and say 10-15 minutes later, she sort of appears slowly walking out with Rictavio's body. Again, Rictavio's broken-legged, but, alive body. And
Is this from when they threw him up the tower?
Probably.
presumably?
Oh my god.
Wait.
He
Let's
ran
not make
away.
any
He
assumptions here.
ran away after we threw him out.
You don't know
Let's-
what happened.
You
Yeah.
have to write a 10-page apology letter to this poor guy.
It's just going to be The Simpsons, him writing on the chalkboard.
I will not throw
Yeah.
people out windows.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
But who would like to carry Rictavio? Because
Can I
he's
try healing
I
him?
can help him.
I
you
can heal as well.
You can heal him, but you don't know whether that's going to just immediately set his legs.
To be twisted and crippled.
Yeah, you have a feeling it will probably take all of you working together, and there's probably like he needs some time
Proper
whilst he's
doctor.
not being carried, and
Okay.
yeah, he needs some rest kind of thing. So maybe whilst you guys are back with what's his face, the Abbot,
Good.
you can do that.
Can I sort of tell Rictavio to I'm sure by now you've realized that you're not you at the moment. Is there a way of you just casting a spell in case you go all werewolfy on us?
Yes. And he sort of just almost coughs through his words, and he says, I didn't want to do it whilst I was there because I was afraid they would just finish me off. But
Who did this to your legs?
I seem to recall falling from a great height, and then I do recall I was tortured for a while, but to be perfectly honest, I don't know.
Okay. And I give him a little head pat and sort of shuffle,
So
and then
Rictavio is 60, 70 years old, and you've just given him a head pat.
Ow.
yeah.
He is actually pretty old.
What's it called? Oji-chan.
Yeah, G-chan. Cool. So who is this werewolf lady sort of handing Rudolph off to? Or
I
Rictavio?
can help hold him.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do it as well.
Okay. Cool. So presumably after this, you guys are just sort of planning to head straight back to Kresk. You guys
Yeah.
aren't. Okay.
Yeah.
Cool. So can I get? Let me just
Get a
check.
whoop? Can I get a whoop?
Whoop 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 whoop.
Boom, 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 everybody say well.
Well.
Well,
Whoop.
you see that one where the cat does it?
Yeah.
Can I just get someone to roll a d20 for me?
Cool. I can
I
help.
volunteer. Oh, okay, never
I
mind.
volunteered
okay.
before.
Yes.
Hey,
Okay.
You want the low roll, yo?
Cool. So you guys managed to make your way back to Kresk without any real issue. Now knowing that there's this werewolf camp with all of these children sort of being kept there. Just somewhere sort of that you haven't been before, and you probably would want to eventually make your way back there. But now let me take you back to the Abbey.
Timbuktu.
Cool.
Are we gonna see Atlas's dead body, or are we gonna see him deformed?
Bit of
You're not sure. I'd just say, would we want to take like a very quick break before we get into the next bit?
Yeah.
When are we planning on
Yeah,
finishing?
because
though?
I need.
Do you have a set time that you need to finish by or something?
No. It's just, if we're going to take a break and then finish at 10 or whatever, then it's kind of.
I mean, to be fair, we haven't been streaming for that long, so we've been streaming for like half the time. I mean, we can keep going if you want.
I don't mind. I mean, I think Catherine's hungry. I know I am.
Yeah, we just have like a quick, like 15-minute break to grab some food quickly.
Sure, yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then we will get back to things at Kresk and whatever has happened to Atlas.
The gang will be back together.
Yeah.
Yay!
Cool. So I'll switch the stream to a different thing.
Cool. Time to eat.
And mute.
Eating times.
Cool. So 15 minutes back at
15, yeah?
15.
Cool.
Yeah.
Alright, see you in a bit.
Cool.
1-5.
Adios.
Yeah. Bye bye. Oh, Zim! Oh, Zim! Oh, Zim!
crowd, but I only see your face in all the lights. And as the bass keep pounding on me, baby, I really wanna make you mine. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side. When the sun goes city dancing through the night, but I'm not there. You've got me soaring in the clouds. And as the ocean is surrounding me, baby, I'm sure we lost track of time. I don't really care about love. I don't really care about happy ever afters. Something about you gives me hope. Something about you, yeah. When the sun goes down and the night sky's falling, do you believe in one-time lovers? 'Cause deep inside of my wildest dreams, you'll be by my side. When the sun goes down.
Hola.
Oh, God. Hello.
Scared by me saying hola?
You were very loud on my computer.
Sorry, just finishing off dinner.
It's not even like you can eat and play at the same time either.
I mean, probably because I'm talking a little bit more, I guess. It's a little rough, but it's fine. What were you drinking there, Lou?
Warm IPA.
Ah.
Delicious.
How we like it.
Okay, sorry about that. Before we do this big fun reunion, I just remembered, Louis, there's one more thing that I want to say in private to you. sorry to keep doing this. At the very least, I can already tell you there won't be a roll for it. So,
Okay,
or at least maybe they might be, but no. Yeah, let's. If you don't mind, hopping over to the other channel, just one last time.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, give me the bad news.
So the last thing that happened with you was him like sort of etching something into your shoulder, right, and like pouring this like liquid hot gold sort of thing into your arm, and he sort of pulls back, and you can just see tears running down his face. And then a little bit strange, like it doesn't sort of fit what you've just seen. For everything else, all this horror that you've just been through, you see the small girl that you saved from being drowned in the above Valaki. Her name was Arabelle, and she was that Vistani girl. And she just looks at you and she says, "I've been waiting for so long. Why are you so hard to reach when you sleep? Atlas, I've been trying to tell you something you've missed."
Oh. I am exceptionally dense, so that might be why you couldn't get through to me.
And she says, I need to show something that you've forgotten. Somewhere that might be important to you. Just keep this in mind. And all of a sudden, the mists, the girl, the abbot fades away, and you're taken back to that same lake. And you see the bubbles rising from the middle of the lake, where you know that you drowned that guy.
Okay.
And
this is proper creepy.
yeah. And presumably, given how you reacted after, you still feel a little bit uneasy, I suppose, about what happened. And you just hear a whisper of Arabelle's voice, and she says, "No, across the lake." And you just look across the lake, and there's sort of like this dense sort of forest of trees. That's what a forest is. And very, very Spirited Away. No, not Spirited Away. Sorry, Princess Mononoke-esque. You just see a deer, an exceptionally large elk, sort of start walking out. Not walking out onto the lake, but just sort of walking across the other side of the of the lake. And it just turns its head to you, and there's just like this blur of movement, and it turns into this old, quite beefy, but just this old man with just this crazed look in his face, and his hands are like sparking lightning and like electricity, But he just looks just absolutely out of his mind, and he just sees you, and he instantly changes back into the elk and just starts charging up the mountain.
Okay. I was hoping he was going to use lightning on me. I was going to, do I get my lightning resistance in a dream?
Wait, do you not have your lightning resistance yet? Oh,
I
you
do,
mean, like,
Just I don't know
in...
if it applies in weird
yeah, in
semi-conscious
weird
fever dream states.
Yeah. And then as you see him sort of charge up the mountain, you suddenly, you just barely sort of start coming to consciousness, and you see initially the flesh golem just like forcibly holding you down, just like these way too large hands just like pressing you down, and just this like misshapen face just a little too close basically. But you've come to, and the Abbot and Vasilka are there. Is there anything you want to say before presumably going downstairs and greeting everyone else? Or do you want to look and admire the handiwork?
Yeah, I'm just kind of like, fucking hell, guys. That was interesting.
Yeah. Oh, I should probably also mention, you obviously feel horrendous.
No.
So yeah, like you say that, and so you do look at your arm, I'm guessing. The new arm.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. So probably the most immediate noticeable thing is like the shoulder bit seems to have like popped out, and sort of like these little tiny sort of like blade like things have like sort of dug themselves into the bit that's you, I guess, as opposed to this arm, and they're sort of like digging into you and just sort of keeping the arm on, or just but like the arm is still, you know, it's definitely not your original arm. You've just got these nice gigantic claw-like hands now. Do you try and move it?
Yeah, I'm gonna attempt to sort of like hold it out in front of me, I guess.
Cool. You try and nothing happens. Like you just you know, like when your like legs asleep or something, just absolutely nothing happens, and the Abbot can sort of see you trying to sort of move it, and she just sort of says, "It'll take some time.
Okay.
It won't all come back at once. Eventually."
It doesn't say give yourself a stranger or
Give yourself a stranger? What?
it's when you sit on your arm till it goes dead, and then you jerk off and imagine someone else is doing it because you can't feel it. That's
I mean, I'm pretty sure you would like tear that thing apart.
Maybe not.
But also you notice, like you bring up your other hand, and you notice your throat is like clawed up. It's not bleeding profusely or anything, but it seems that the bit where you were sort of like latched onto your throat did actually happen.
Okay.
But yeah. I mean, you're pretty much free to sort of go down. Do you want to say anything else to the Abbot or anyone here?
Can I say, what the hell is it? Ilmata.
Oh, Ilmata.
That's the Ilmata.
And as you say this, I mean, the only one who's like really responding to any of the talk, I suppose, is the Abbot, because Vasilka's just, you know, not really all there. And the flesh golem, way less so. But the moment you say Ilmata, he looks very, very serious, and he says, "I don't know what you're talking about. I only know of the Morning Lord." And he's got sort of an expression on his face that he's kind of doesn't want to talk about it anymore. But you're obviously free to say anything else you want to.
I'm just gonna give him a knowing look and be like, "Okay, we'll wait. I'll remember that."
Yeah, Atlas will remember that. Cool. Anything else, or just you're ready to go down and show it off?
I'm really gonna show. I'm just gonna be walking around this arm just flopping down.
I should also say, all those Constitution saves were for something. Did
I win or lose? I feel like I lost.
You definitely lost.
Okay, because they were fucking bad.
You succeeded on one, the last one. So you wake up, and like I said, you feel awful. You feel like you haven't slept in days. And so now I'm going to give you 3 exhaustion points.
What does 3 even do?
So let me double check. I've got it here. So 1, you've got, so the first level of this exhaustion is you've got disadvantage on ability checks. So if you try to use athletics or any of that stuff. Second, your speed is halved.
Jeez.
And third, you have disadvantage on attack rolls and saving throws.
What happens if I used reckless swing?
So because you'd have disadvantage, it would negate it, and you just have a single roll.
Normal. Okay.
But then everyone would get
fine.
advantage on you.
Oh, right. How do you get rid of exhaustion? Do you just sleep?
It's mainly just sleep. Yeah. I mean, there might be some spells that do it, but I don't think anyone has that kind of thing.
And then if you sleep like 1 full night, do you remove all points of exhaustion?
Just 1.
So I have to sleep 3 full nights?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Okay, how do I mark this on myself? There's like a emblems thing, right?
On your token.
Yeah. Here we go. Yeah, I'll just do a sleepy one.
The trouble is, when we go to a new page, the sleeping token will
is it clear?
be a different thing. Yeah, it'll be a different token. So I don't know. We'll just try and keep in mind that you.
Yeah, we'll just bear in mind.
I mean, yeah, this whole arm thing is pretty big change for you. So yeah. But yeah, cool. So I'm guessing you're basically ready to go downstairs and say hello to everyone.
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Okay, cool. Let's head over to the other chat and we'll do that. Cool. Hola.
Hola.
Hola, niños. Niñas.
Niño.
I heard my
Sure.
summoning.
I have been summoned.
Should've
Were you lying down with Simba? No. Cool. So you guys slowly make your way back with Rictavio, sort of broken legs. He's just sort of like on your shoulders, not on your shoulders, on your back rather. On your shoulders would be really weird with broken legs, especially. You just have these like dangly things. Yeah. Okay. You make your way back to the Abbot of Saint Markovia. I think that's what the place is called. And you enter into the sort of the same courtyard that you always do, and you find the Abbot standing with Atlas. And Atlas has an entirely brand new... Oh! I'll ask you this afterwards, Louis, but... yeah, I'll ask the other thing afterwards. But yeah, Atlas has an entirely brand new demon arm from Isaac Strahd.
I mean, no, you knew this was happening.
Yeah.
I didn't think that it would be successful, but okay.
Well, where there's a will, there's a way.
That's true.
And Atlas does whatever the hell he wants.
Yep.
What you can also quite apparently notice is that Atlas looks like he's just been in like a cold sweat or just like sweating, and just he looks pretty not like beaten up or anything, but he just looks like
not
he's
healthy.
through a lot. Yeah.
Like a creepy guy in
So
anime
wait,
convention.
What side is it on?
Yeah.
Is it on his left side or his right side?
Right arm.
Your right arm.
Oh wait, before I go,
We're gonna punch it.
where's my old arm?
That's what I was gonna. That's what I was gonna ask you, dude.
Keep it cold. Keep it for later, just
Yeah.
in case.
So you're taking it, aren't you?
Yeah, sure.
Where are you
Okay.
gonna put your arm? What's that?
Frostbite it.
I just sling it over my shoulder and then
Serve it for dinner.
If you guys
It'll
are
come in
really
handy.
hungry one day.
Yeah, one day, sometime soon, hopefully. Otherwise, we eat rotten human meat.
It's not cannibalism if it's yourself.
that's a good point.
Yep.
If it's just self-love.
Oh boy.
Now I can give myself an actual stranger with a dismembered arm.
Okay, I'm
There
glad
we
no
go.
one else knows what that means because, unless you want to tell them.
Gonna be
like-
included.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
Okay.
That's right.
cool.
Private joke.
So yeah, Louis
Anyway,
got.
that is a very powerful looking fat palm, for sure.
Fat arm.
Mhm.
Would you fat
It would
bro?
be super powerful and useful if I could move
one
it.
muscly, like,
Yeah.
human
move it?
arm. That's like weighing him down. He can't even walk straight.
So it's like ever so slightly
Like a
bigger
giant
than his left arm. Like he looks like ever so slightly lopsided. It's not like, you know, thump kind of thing. It's just, it's just especially because like the hand is like so much bigger and stuff. It looks like slightly unnatural, but like not over the top. But yeah, Atlas did just say it would be useful if he could actually move it.
Yeah, I heard.
One-handed, left-handed, even worse.
Yeah.
You're offhand. So, so hold on. So you went through all of that and you can't even use it.
We'll get there.
Is it like practice? Do you have to like massage it? What's
It's
going on there?
it's like a year of physio, you know. Just...
Yeah,
Yeah, I need to go swimming, guys. We're heading to the lake.
the lake.
We're heading
Can
to
I
the lake.
do a check on whether Louis has not got some weird messed up thing going on after having that new one?
That's not very specific.
So
Like
yeah,
anything demonic or like as in not him being himself.
It is a demon arm.
okay. Just roll an insight, I guess. Cool.
Oh.
Hey.
That's a very good roll. You get the sense that Atlas is perfectly Atlas, like he's coming across as himself. You obviously haven't seen this, this arm move, so you don't know
Yeah.
if this arm might do something bad, or
Take
might,
over.
yeah, you might just make him do things. But
Strangle himself.
for the moment, he is perfectly in control of himself,
Except the arm. That won't move.
except the arm that won't move. Yes.
I'm gonna punch him in the arm. Not heavy, but like just a little bit.
In the right arm.
Yeah.
He's like debating, is this arm gonna punch back?
That's kind of
Will
what
it-
I'm thinking.
Will it fall off?
So from my really high roll, I can't see anything wrong with him. That's
Nope.
bizarre.
Absolutely nothing. But like I mean, what you can notice, I suppose, is that he's looks awful in terms of like just how healthy he is. Like he looks like he's been through quite the ordeal, which is probably a bit understandable if he's just had his arm chopped off. You think it's going to take a while for him to just even be at like his standard level of healthiness, if you know what I mean.
Yeah. Okay, fair enough.
I was supposed to answer something before I answered that. What
The punching of the
Is Joe-
arm.
Him in
is
the
Joe alive?
arm, but
Yes.
like lightly, like a playful kind of. I don't want to like fall over.
Get smacked to the like other side of like the wall.
Yeah.
Louis, roll an attack for me.
Oh, fuck off.
What should I roll? Just a d20 or?
Roll a d20 and plus your plus
Strength.
Yeah, strength modifier and proficiency.
Why does everyone like attacking me? I don't get it. Thank
Plus,
God.
Okay,
plus 7.
Never mind.
cool.
Yeah.
So almost
That ain't hit
it,
me.
Oh, wait,
like
no.
very, very involuntary. Like the arm just sort of like has a spasm, and it looks like it wants to sort of like try and slash out to you, but it just can't work up enough sort of energy to sort of like go all the way.
Be bothered.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna pinch it then.
Do I get another attack?
No. You pinch it. Atlas can't feel a thing.
Can't feel it.
I want one.
This is why I
No,
flop down my
we aren't gonna start a
Just
revolution
limp.
of demon arm.
bloodied old arm. Say this can be yours for the cheap price of 400 gold.
It's okay.
I
Don't
thought
worry
you
about
were
it.
gonna say 1 silver longsword.
I was about to, but I thought that would be I'd get ripped off.
Rip off. Well,
God, yeah.
nah, you're alright. I don't eat human meat.
Oh my god.
It's okay. I know what I'm doing with this arm.
Wait a minute.
This arm
Wait a minute.
has a dream.
I have a dream.
Oh wait, can I be like, guys,
Dinner's on
I have
Atlas
a
for having his
dream.
arm for dinner.
I got
Yeah.
something really important to tell you.
Is
I
it?
had a dream,
Is it?
I had a dream.
and there was a burning bush,
I had a dream. Are you Moses?
and it told me to go to the mountains north of the lake, where we totally let that fisherman go.
Lake. Different.
You
lake.
reckon
Yeah.
we'll find him there again?
We don't care about the
he's probably left. He's probably gone. He's probably gone away somewhere. You can't really kidnap a girl and try and drown her and then just hang around like everything's hunky dory. So he's probably left.
What
But-
do you mean?
Might be
That's true.
other stuff. I saw an old man who could turn into a deer in the mountains, and for some reason I think it's relevant. I think he might have been God.
Interesting.
Sorry, Ben.
A lot like.
Talking about old men, Rictavio isn't looking so good. I think we.
Oh,
Yeah, and this is the first time
Oh,
you
really?
sort of
Yeah,
like
he's
noticed
got
him,
broken
Atlas, I
legs.
suppose. You just see Rictavio
Oh.
sort of like hunched over
He bounced.
Echo's
Yay.
back, and his legs are very clearly broken.
ugh.
Yeah, Atlas. Apparently, he broke his legs from falling out of a tower. He doesn't
Wow.
We
really.
don't know that.
Yeah.
He said he just knew he fell.
Yeah. So
We
he
don't
said
know
I thought
that.
dogs always landed on their feet.
That's cats,
I
man.
don't think that's a thing.
Not
Oh.
werewolves.
You don't know he was a dog when he was. You just said he fell out.
There was definitely no tower mentioned.
I think he needs a brain transplant as well.
I think.
Okay,
I
well
think
he
Echo
fell and he
needs a
broke his
brain
legs.
transplant.
I mean, whose fault
Maybe.
was that?
All of you need a
Really?
My
brain
horns are screwed on.
transplant.
Is this where I can go up to Rictavio and just be like, yeah, no hard feelings, yeah?
He doesn't know. I whisper
He,
you.
he looks at you and he's
doesn't
like,
remember.
I don't know what you're talking
Oh,
about.
okay.
Um,
I'll say, oh, hey, you better be more careful next time, buddy. You're an old man now.
come to think of it, I should probably cure this curse. And he just like, it's
Did that.
quite a lot of. I can't remember if I did that earlier, but he does it now. If not, so presumably he has cured his curse. You feel him like cast a spell on himself.
Okay, so for future
Wait.
reference, how can you tell if a werewolf's a werewolf without them turning into a werewolf? Just in case, you know.
The
God, you're
bite,
gonna remember this.
Definitely don't do the coin trick that I did because that clearly did not work. the silver coin.
Yeah. What am I supposed to remember, Lee?
That GIF in the Curse of Strahd channel.
Oh,
It's not the best GIF. It's from Don't Be a Menace.
oh, is it the I get a little crazy?
The crazy
Fucking
legs.
Oh dear.
Crazy legs. Let me.
Oh, by the
see.
way, we need to get back to the pigs to kill a certain wolf.
Ba-bum.
Oh.
Kind of promised the
Okay.
werewolf lady that we would go back and help kill her chief leader because he killed her husband,
Oh.
and she's not very happy about that.
I
I
mean-
also
Well, when-
I also may have pretended to be her god.
I mean, is this when were you supposed to kill this guy?
ASAP.
Yeah, but you know, kind of.
Yeah, pretty
whenever.
much.
Okay. Wow.
Do you feel up to it?
I'll be honest. You guys could probably kill me at this point. I'm not feeling so crisp. So,
You need.
I'm sure you
think-
can intimidate. I mean, that thing looks scary looking.
I mean, it's a bit limp. I mean, I'll go with you guys if you want, but I'm not really gonna be of much use. You'd be better off
If we go back,
taking
with,
Otto.
if we can go back with what's
Close
her
the
face,
door.
Esmeralda.
Stop it. Thank you.
Who's Esmeralda?
Yeah, I should probably mention. You also see this other lady that you haven't seen before,
Ooh.
and she also has a different limb, but it's some wooden mechanical looking limb.
Are you a pirate?
I've been called many things, but pirate's not one of them. No.
I made the
Oh.
best joke, and sadly you weren't there to see it.
Can you tell me the
Here.
joke?
You had to be there. No, basically
okay,
she
I'm
said,
gonna-
what did she say? I can't even remember now. What was it? It was something about legs, and I went, because you've only got one. What was the joke?
Yeah, I guess I had to be there.
What was it? I don't even remember anymore.
Yeah.
Grant, what did you say?
I can't remember. Just watch the VOD later. I don't know. I honestly can't remember.
About what?
About
My joke, my leg
her
joke.
leg. Esmeralda's leg.
I don't remember what I said. Grant doesn't remember what he said. No one remembers.
I hear Annabelle calling Britt. I'm not sure if
No.
that was actually. Oh, okay.
Hello.
Hola.
Oh, Annie.
Hola, niño.
Never gonna get old.
Okay.
Yeah, never will.
Are we off to murder some werewolves?
So
Jolly
Rictavio's still hanging on the back of Echo, and he's like,
Oh, fuck's sake.
if someone could fix my legs, that would
Yeah.
be
Oh.
real
Oh,
swell.
right. Yeah. Sorry.
anyone- can anyone
guys,
Can anyone do
I
medicine?
think I broke the Abbot, by the way.
You broke
much.
the
I
apple.
mean,
I think he's blue screen, but he's not. I think he maybe needs a bit of a break after that kerfuffle.
And so the Abbot leans forward, and the first time that you guys have sort of like noticed, he looks a little worn down, and the Abbot's almost like weirdly looked like perfectly kept kind of thing, but he does look a bit worn, but he leans forward and he says, I thank you for your concern, Atlas, but I do have strength to heal him if you would like.
No, it's alright. Don't strain yourself. It's okay.
These two
yeah, let's
became
not
like
have him
bros.
kill himself with an overpowered anime protagonist, please.
What? Just like keep going, like never stop. My legs are broken.
Keep
but I'll
going
keep
no
doing
matter what until they actually like die.
This is
Yeah.
gonna be Deku, where he's literally just all of his limbs
Yeah.
are just gone.
It's a combination of literally every
A
anime
million.
protagonist. Fucking Naruto, fucking Deku, fucking Natsu, fucking even like Asta from goddamn Black Clover. Fuck. It's like all of them.
Yeah.
Anyway,
All of them.
so his legs are broken. They just need setting, I suppose.
So, how much do we...
What?
Medicine. How are we looking for medicine, guys?
I ain't so hot in the medical department.
He is definitely gonna need a magical fix for this.
Mhm.
Like, just medicine on its own is
Oh, okay, never mind.
not
I can
gonna
help.
do this.
I mean, I can cast. What was it?
Here, have some cough syrup. It should heal your broken bones.
Cough syrup. I can cast cure wounds, but that's it.
I can cast healing word.
I don't know what's stronger. Mine's a D8 plus 4.
I have healing spirit.
D8 plus 4.
That.
My one is...
Just to soothe the wounded.
He
And
needs a-
Excuse me, 1d4.
he needs something to
plus
fix
special
broken bones, you know.
spellcasting.
yeah, well, I'd assume that it would do that too.
Hold on a minute now. I haven't read this bit. Creature of your choice that you can see with range regains hit points equal to 1d4 plus your spellcasting ability modifier.
Yeah, so that would be plus 4. Yeah,
Charisma for her.
yeah, whatever your charisma mod is.
But it just does that for you automatically
Ah.
because it's roll 20. You guys, I suppose you guys also have the option of just leaving him here and maybe doing it later if you wanted to, or
Maybe save our spells for
Let's
werewolf.
let it get worse.
Okay.
so do you cast that, Brett, or
Yeah?
okay? So you sort of just try and hold his legs in the right place, and you cast it, and the skin starts healing a little bit, but it doesn't seem to have reached all the way to his legs properly. But he does feel and look quite a bit better.
We'll let it sink in and we'll come back and
Can I just
later.
can I just use mending to mend his bones?
That's not how mending works.
Unfortunately, that's not how that works.
That's dumb.
So at the moment, are you guys planning to head over to the werewolf place, or what are you guys planning to do?
Yeah.
So I mean,
Let's go
Good
werewolf.
idea.
yeah, I mean at the moment it's getting later. It's say 5-ish, 6-ish. So it's starting to get darker. But yeah.
Say we go. We haven't had a fight yet.
Alright.
Cool.
Off we go.
As a side
Although,
note,
wolf,
Atlas, if you do any attacks, they're obviously going to be one-handed. Yeah.
Yeah, that's okay.
Cool. So I say you guys
It's gonna go right.
say your goodbyes. Esmeralda. Huh?
Wait,
Yeah.
okay, it's fine. I know this on the way.
We want Esmeralda to come with us, if possible.
So as you sort of get to the outside gates of Kresk, you see a familiar figure. You see the sort of hooded form of Lady Watchter's rogue or spy person that she keeps in her service, Ernst.
Oh, for God's sake.
And
No.
he calls out to all of you and he says, you guys are very, very bad at hiding your tracks.
We weren't trying to.
Excuse me, Echo, didn't you have the thing about no tracing? What was that?
It only lasts an hour.
Yeah, but that was more, he's more referring to the saber-toothed tiger paws that were sliding across the floor, and yeah, just everything up to this point. But he says,
Right.
I'm not sure if you're curious to know, but Lady Watchter is now Burgomaster of Vallaki.
Yeah.
She's
Cool.
she has
She tried
taken
to-
control.
Has she tried to kill us yet?
Well, I don't know about that, but when she sent me off, she did seem rather annoyed. More so than usual. I wouldn't have expected her to be annoyed, considering she just has finally become Burgomaster, but she seemed very, very irate.
Think we know why.
I'm not sure if you do. And he reaches into his his coat, and he pulls out a letter. A letter with a heavy, like an envelope with a heavy sort of ink blot on the back. I can't remember what this ink seal on the back.
A wax seal.
Oh,
Yes.
the wax seal.
Yes. And he says,
Guys, what if it's a spell that kills us?
On a letter, I don't think.
Like when we open it, it triggers it, and we just die.
it could absolutely
Wait, who's
be
talking to us?
Ernst, the guy that was with Lady Watchter.
Okay.
The guy that, when you first tried to get into Vlaki, he greeted you outside and, brought you to her house. And he's sort of been around there occasionally. So he says, my lady has been bade to give this envelope to Echo.
No, I snatch it.
Echo, do you take it first? Because he's put it in your direction.
Take it out of straight away. Get in there first. Pow.
Really, out there? You never know. It could be something bad. I was gonna insight check that shit.
It is definitely going to be something bad. That's why I'm not giving it to you.
Yeah, you don't make the wisest decisions, Echo.
Says the 12-year-old.
Yeah, it says the 12-year-old.
So,
I snatch it back.
I am more responsible than her
Toss
messing
it
around
over.
with a mirror.
You can't snatch it back. I haven't.
Oh my gosh. Do I really need to cast a spell on you?
Do I actually have it, or
You
I might not
guys
be
are
fighting
both
for it.
on it. You can
Oh.
both open it together if you want.
I'm gonna cast Mage Hand, and I'm gonna get the Mage Hand to help me pull the letter.
It doesn't help at all.
God.
So you've got this letter. Do you guys, in a combined effort, do you want to open it?
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
They're both good at cursed.
Let me find the thing I need to give you.
Man, up there. Gosh.
He's eager as fuck.
Responsible parent. right?
I'm just gonna show this to everyone.
We know exactly
'cause
what
it's
that letter's
easier.
gonna be.
So you'll feel free to read that out loud if you want to. Or I can read it out loud if you want.
We knew exactly what that was gonna be. Come on, man.
I mean,
Can't get any more obvious.
it's not every day you get invited to a castle, I guess.
New bride is Echo, guys. She's sacrificing herself for us. Isn't that sweet?
Are you joking there?
There's Echo and friends.
I mean, you're the one that summoned him in the first place like an idiot, so.
You don't even know about
Who
that.
gets to be
You don't
Yeah,
even know
bridesmaid.
about that.
I know about
Speaking
that.
out of
Only
God,
Althea
I'm
can
out of
She's
character. I am
confused.
breaking the fourth wall. You know, that's an aside.
Oh.
You just fucking vanished.
This is- I
Yeah,
tried
I'm
to
not.
kill
I
my-
don't. I don't know how I feel about this letter.
Well, obviously, we're not going
It's okay.
to
It's
go
okay.
right
You
now.
need to wear a wedding dress.
So, as you guys are sort of talking amongst yourselves, Ernst sort of says, I don't know what that letter says. All I know is that it's from Strahd. And if
Yeah,
you're...
and is this why Fiona's not happy?
Well, it was when she
Rob.
gave me this letter that she was particularly unhappy.
I think she's jealous.
Uh-huh. She definitely jealous.
But,
But she shouldn't be.
Oh
Because it's a
Lord,
bad
we
thing.
have a love triangle.
but if you're planning on delaying something for Strahd, I would strongly recommend against it. If he's asked you to do something right away, you should just do it. Don't just save yourselves. Like, you don't want to anger Strahd.
Well, we've made a promise
Wait, is it all
to
of
do
us that are
something,
invited?
so I'll RSVP him and be like,
Or BRB.
yeah, BRB.
BRB Strahd, sorry, man.
Loves, bro.
And it's at this point actually that you notice, or Ernst actually sort of points it out, and it's sort of just outside of the, just outside of sort of the town wall and town gates. There is a black carriage,
Oh, fuck off.
Like,
presumably.
Jeff.
Like that you definitely didn't notice, you know. No, I mean, it definitely wasn't there. Rather, when you first came to Kresk, but he just sort of points to it and he says, "Whilst I've also been carrying this envelope, this carriage has been following me all the way to Kresk. So I'm guessing there's something related."
I guess we literally don't have a choice.
He has an
You always have a choice.
Black carrot.
You can delay whatever
Guys.
Strahd has asked you, or do it right away.
How long is
If-
it gonna take to like go sort out the wolf situation?
A few hours, I think.
Probably a few hours.
It's like a
But
couple of hours to get there, and then
yeah, sorry, Britt. What were you trying to say? Because you got interrupted a couple of times.
Yeah. I forgot what I was gonna say. Never mind.
oh, I guess we kind of have to go. If he's literally brought us a
Can we
carriage,
make clones of ourselves? Can
Just
we
put the clones
Kagabunshi no
in.
Jutsu this?
yeah.
So now we are not playing 5e anymore. We are playing Naruto no Jutsu.
Naruto no Jutsu.
Yep.
Ninjutsu.
Where's the nine tails, bro?
But yeah, like outside as just me, you guys can obviously do whatever you want. You can obviously say no. You can obviously go off. Like if you try and test it and, you know, like try and walk away a bit, like the carriage doesn't follow you, like, you know, like immediately following you, but it's very clearly just come this way for this purpose.
What if,
It's
guys,
up to you.
hear me
Echo.
out. We tell the carriage to follow us to the werewolf cave thing, and we fight the werewolf cave, and we just dump whatever his name's body when we're done with him in the carriage, and we also get in the carriage and we go to Strahd.
I don't think
Sounds
that'd be
like
a good idea because those are probably Strahd's like hounds, and if we take a dead body of it to him, it's just the fact that we were late and bring a dead body is probably just gonna make things worse.
Oh, so the guy can marry a child, but if his little puppy gets killed because he's being a dictator, it's horrible. It's
Anyway, I
this is
decide
catastrophe.
to
What is
walk-
this?
I'll walk out and I sort of walk away from the carriage,
Uh-huh.
heading towards where the caves are.
Okay, cool. So you sort of walk out ahead of everyone.
Yeah, I want to see what this carriage does.
Yeah. So the carriage doesn't follow you.
I would really, really like to finish the rest of our card readings before we go anywhere near Strahd.
I suppose what I will say is
I would
the
also like a functioning arm.
yeah.
the
Shall I punch it again? I'll punch
Too
it
late
again.
for that.
Oh yeah.
Give me a
Eventually it
kick
will come
back.
to light.
yeah, just when Strahd tries to attack you, just give it your right arm
Yeah.
so that it tries to attack you.
Tank with my arm.
Yeah. So as you start walking out to the direction of the caves, the carriage doesn't sort of completely follow you. it just turns slightly, it just moves ever so slightly to just sort of face you, so that the doors are like facing your direction.
Aw, can we get a pet carriage, guys?
Oh my gosh.
And it's a little bit more unsettling because there's no horses, there's no one at the front.
It should be just a okay. That's
It's just a black carriage.
Can we leave a note?
Yeah. Where
in the carriage, I suppose. Be like, hey, thanks for your invite. I have something to do. I'll be there soon.
I have another wedding I was invited to before.
Yeah.
Can't really make it.
Can't make it.
Can't travel. There's a pandemic.
I get travel sick.
There's a pandemic.
No large crowds. Yeah.
I get travel sick. I get carriage sick.
Yeah, I forgot a mask. Can't go in there with everyone.
Oh yeah, we don't have masks, guys. Oh no spreading of disease over here. We are very hygienic and sanitary people.
Yeah, I don't think the
Are you
undead.
sure Alice just changed his arm?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
that's
As long as it was done with the appropriate equipment, it's okay.
We don't claim him
Hand
because he's an
sanitizer.
outsider.
Yeah, a medieval hand sanitizer.
Medieval hand sanitizer with gut water.
Sorry. Cool. So you guys are just planning to carry on over to the werewolf den, right?
Yep.
I guess.
Cool.
Apparently, yeah.
I mean, we did make
You don't want to leave a
Yeah,
note.
there will be another wedding.
Yeah.
He gets through them, so we'll go to the next one.
You guys can leave a note.
Yeah.
So you leave a note saying, "Be right back." Essentially.
Yeah, you caught us in the middle of something. We just have to get dressed. We are all naked.
Oh my god, we are naked for the next
We
3
were
hours.
all, we were all having a bath.
Makeup.
Um,
And Atlas needs to recover from his numb arm.
his numb
Yeah.
arm. Yes. What you notice? I mean, you leave this note in there, but the stagecoach rather, it just doesn't move. As opposed to, apart from shuffling itself over so that the doors are sort of facing in the direction that you're going, but it doesn't like leave to go back to the castle.
Does it follow us down the road?
No. So it stays at Kresk for the moment.
Aw.
But cool. So you guys, you walk your way over. Can someone roll another d20 for me?
I mean, I'm rolling low, so it's up to anyone who wants to do it. If not, I don't mind.
10.
And
There you
Cool.
go.
Cool. So you managed to make your way over there, without any real issues. And again, I mean, this is only new to Atlas, who hasn't been here before. But you guys are sort of back at the sort of opening down here. This lady is no longer here.
ciao.
Things are gonna get
I should probably go grab Mr. Atlas.
Can we say carriages are a man's best friend in the medieval era? Or is that not a thing there?
What's a man's best friend? Carriages.
Okay, never mind. Yeah.
I thought it would have
Why
been
is
deep.
Atlas?
Okay.
Okay, never mind.
Sorry, I should have also mentioned that each of these squares on this map are 10 feet, which is why you guys are small.
Okay.
Tiny.
Cool. So you're now at the sort of like open mouth of this cave. What would you guys like to do?
We didn't get the name of the lady. Lady werewolf, did we?
Sorry. When I went for break, I thought about that. She would have told you her name. Her name is Zulika.
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 Okay.
Uh,
Gonna be like, hey, I just got out of the hospital. It was so bad, even the surgeon started crying. And you guys are making me fight werewolves. So I think the only thing that would be fair is if you can at least lend me that silver sword again, so I don't fucking into
Hey,
oblivion.
this is good.
You know?
This is good endurance, man.
okay, fine. I'll give him the sword. I said I want it back.
Yeah,
And I punched
yeah,
him in the arm
you'll
again.
get it bad. Get it.
Wait,
But,
I had the sword though.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
No, you had the crossbow.
No. Joe also gave her the silver sword just when you guys entered the cave,
Why did she have the sword? I thought she had the crossbow.
because she didn't have like
I
any
didn't have
weapon
any
apart from the crossbow
Right.
that would help. Because like you would have been
I
fine.
have the crossbow.
Joe would have been fine in the fight, spells wise. But yeah.
Yeah.
Britt would have had like a couple of spells and then she would have been done.
Like usual.
Oh dear.
it's okay. We'll
Do you want my
figure something out.
crossbow? It's only
Me.
got 10 crossbow bolts. I'd rather you didn't, but I will.
It's alright. I will
The
let
same as in
Lilith.
because it's only using one arm.
Just
I don't think I can
stand
use a
back.
crossbow. How do I reload it with one hand?
Your teeth.
With
Your
his
teeth.
mouth.
I'm pretty sure that's a great way to lose your teeth. Just
That's okay.
Just-
I will
Wait,
make use of
Can
my
I still
javelins.
use a normal longsword? Because
You-
what the hell is my long? What the hell is my longsword made out of if it's not silver?
Iron.
it's just like iron,
Iron.
steel or something.
Deal.
So you-
Literally anything.
That's
other than
gross.
that.
Britt, essentially,
It's actually a baguette.
essentially you can any of like the regular wolves, you guys all know that your regular weapons have no trouble attacking them. It's any of the werewolves, from experience, are like straight up immune to like anything that's not silver or magic, which means Atlas can wail on them with his one arm great axe, but it won't do any damage.
Yikes!
Can I even use a great axe?
We did not think this through.
I don't think I
Brett,
can.
don't you have a bunch of
I mean, dude, you have so
Support
many bad things going for you. I'll just let you use the great axe one up.
Sure.
I suppose
Joe,
if
what
you rage, yeah, I'll let you do it.
Okay.
Brett, don't you have
Cool.
a bunch of like support spells because you're a bard, right? Is that a thing? I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, but they're mostly level 1s and level 2s.
Well, I don't think anyone has any level 3 spells anyway, so yeah, if you can just support maybe.
Alright, fine.
So then you should
Atlas
get
gets the
Wait,
silver
um,
sword.
then you should
Wait,
get
wait,
back
I forgot.
if you're
I forgot to mention I'm like level 3 exhausted at the moment. So,
okay.
You're what?
Never mind.
so maybe
Never mind.
you know what, you could take the silver sword. Yeah. Here's your moment.
Wait. What did he say?
Alright.
He's level 3 exhausted. I don't even know how many disadvantages that
Wow.
means. But
So when you
Uh,
all got like one tapped by the screaming thoughts in your head guy, you all
like
gained
one?
like a level of exhaustion, and you all had disadvantage on like ability checks.
yeah.
But Atlas has 2
You
more.
feel like triple disadvantage.
Yeah.
I don't even know how that works.
How do you even work that
He's gonna
out?
collapse. Right.
You didn't have to come, man. Why did you come? You didn't.
I didn't think I had a choice. I should have gotten the
No,
carriage. Could have had a nice fucking champagne,
Why
caviar,
don't
vampire
you
wedding
get into the
lunch.
carriage? Yeah, we could have dealt with this.
That
I think
is
he would
Like
be
definitely
disappointed. I don't
something
think
you
I
could
was
do.
invited.
that is
Oh,
definitely
just a
something
plus
you could
one.
do.
Plus-
Let me
plus
find
3.
this. Yeah, I was just.
So,
Yeah,
also
I
to
don't
just
think
give
I
some
would've gone that
context, if you have 6 levels of exhaustion, you die.
Mhm.
Oh. Well,
You are halfway dead, bro.
So, My thing is I'm disadvantaged on ability checks. My speed is halved, and I'm disadvantaged on attack rolls.
And saving throws.
Stay back,
And
bro.
saving.
Don't come near us.
Yeah, that's why I'm just gonna stand back and throw javelins and shoot
Why the
lightning
hell-
and shit.
Why the hell didn't you tell us before? God.
I don't know. I kind of thought it was obvious.
Real. You're trying to
I just-
sabotage us.
I was like, guys, I just want to go to my mountain and find Jesus.
Can I give him a dagger or something? I don't know.
Yeah,
So-
yeah, I'm right. I'm right.
He's got
He,
his
he
shit.
has weapons, but they're just not
Just
silver.
I got javelins. I can run away. I just need to.
You can run away super slowly.
Yeah,
Just
I'll hop on
say-
away.
What if we just leave him at the entrance and us three with Esmeralda go?
Yes. Very good.
Okay,
idea.
I'll stand watch, I guess.
Stand watch.
Shout if anyone comes.
Yeah, I'll do that. You kids go have fun.
Oh,
I'm gonna
you
sit here,
Thanks.
just
Good.
try and
Thanks,
compel
Dad.
all my. I'm just gonna sit here, say wiggle your big thumb.
Oh, you're gonna do
4 hours.
the Kill Bill.
Kill Bill, yeah, until I have a functioning arm.
Yeah,
Okay. All right. So before we all go in, I'm gonna punch him in the arm again.
Okay,
Yes,
roll
thanks.
another attack.
Very-
Then I guess, Louis.
You really want?
To get
so
sliced
what
up.
did you say?
Sorry, just the
D20.
D20 and add your stuff. Okay.
Yeah, 4.
I'm
So
pretty
that's
sure
fine.
that still misses.
Cause I'm the tank.
Apparently. Cool. Yeah. Like his arm again is trying to
It's not
attack
doing
you,
anything.
but it's
does like
not quite got life to it just yet. Oh, I should have also mentioned. You obviously see that Atlas is pretty beat up and everything, but he seems to have been like clawed around his throat.
Mhm.
I'm gonna go ahead and assume
kinda-
it was the hand that did that.
Maybe.
Maybe. You guys will never know.
What kind of stuff did you do during that surgery, man?
Man, you and the Abbot got down and dirty.
And Vasilka and the flesh golem.
hmm
And
It was-
probably that dog man who lives nearby.
I like to think Otto just watched.
Just say, Otto likes this.
Wow.
Okay, so yeah, all you guys are here with Esmeralda, at the mouth of this place. What are you guys wanting to do?
Can't stealth in again, right? Because she used.
So if you're all sort of asking her to do the same, cast
Yeah.
invisibility on 2 people, she says she's already done that. She could cast she cast it on 3 people last time. She could cast it on 2, but that's using up one of her spell slots. She doesn't say it in that way, but yeah.
Stealth check? Or we risk
I might just wild shape into a direwolf.
snake.
You do have something else you can wild shape into.
A
If-
werewolf.
If I remind you. to.
Lava. A llama.
I wish. Red panda. No.
But it's obviously
like a-
completely up to you.
Bow.
Do you know what? Yeah, why not? Let's give it a go and see what it's like.
What are you doing?
Let's see what it's like.
I don't know what
And
she's
I am
saying.
going to shapeshift
She's
into
roboting.
this.
I don't know anything of what just happened there. I have no idea.
Wait. Catherine?
Catherine's dead.
Oh,
The robot took over.
she's The funny thing is, you're doing those motions, and it's perfectly
I don't
moving you
know.
into the next
is
one.
it not working?
She's
It's
stuck
better.
in the
It's much better
Matrix.
now. It's much better now. Can you hear us? Fine.
Yeah.
No. Okay, say that all again.
Say what you're changing into, because I know that's what you said. You're wild shaping into something, and I know what you're wild shaping into, but say it.
Wild shaping into saber-toothed tiger.
Okay.
Cool. So something you've never seen Echo wild shaping
Till
into.
recently.
You haven't done it before, right? Have you?
No. As in, we
No,
haven't.
as in, we haven't seen. Yeah, until obviously seeing
right.
the actual one.
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, you are now the saber-toothed tiger. What
Wow.
else? What else would you guys like to do? How are you planning to do this?
Well, I want to get the attention of whatever that woman's name is. I can't remember again. But I don't want to go in there.
Veruca.
Esmeralda sort of says I could go in and invisible and ask her to come out if that would help.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Well, you can at least tell her we're here.
Maybe disguise yourself as the god or goddess that she was praying to, because
It's not really an easy thing to ask someone to do.
I don't know if I'm quite the person for that.
We don't even know what they look like.
Well, if you just
I
mean the
could go
same sort of way that you did before.
I could go invisible, do the same shit.
Actually, never mind. Esmeralda's like, I fucking got this. I can do this, no problem.
Cool. I trust you. Confident
Good.
woman. I like it.
a strong, independent woman. There you go.
Yeah, she's got a
We love
+9
this.
to deception. So, yeah. She
Way
pretty
better
good.
than me at that. What level is she? Shit.
I have no idea. But she's pretty top. Okie dokie.
I
Sorry?
want to see her face.
You want to see her face?
Yeah, like zoom in more, but that's all I can zoom in. Never mind.
I think I showed you what she looked like.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did. I just wanted to see the picture.
I mean, I can
think it's
do
the
this
same.
again, just quickly. But yeah, she casts invisibility on herself, and she starts
That leg.
stealthing in. You laughing at her leg?
No.
How dare you?
It's her wooden leg, bro.
Peg leg.
Oh my gosh.
I already made jokes about that.
I know, but seeing in the picture looks way better.
Okay, so she stealths in fine. Now I need to see if she can deceive the other lady. She manages to deceive quite well, and
Hello.
it takes like 20 minutes or so before you see Zulika come out again, and she sees like your party. She notices Atlas, who she didn't see previously, and she also notices a saber-toothed tiger with you, and she's like, "You're back so quickly."
Rawr.
I think what is his fucking name? Kiro will be back soon.
Oh, for God's sake.
Are you ready? Are you ready to kill him?
I guess so, yeah.
I mean, promise is a promise, a deal is a deal.
It would be good to do this quick though, before we get
Get killed by Strahd as well.
It's not even here, though, you know. And you can't talk. You're a fucking tiger.
Oh, true.
Does anyone have like a
Is all you hear.
magical Red Bull,
A magical Red Bull.
some kind of thing? I don't know. Could be very beneficial.
Something to help you.
Coffee?
Monster
You have
energy.
mayonnaise. Do you have coffee?
I have mayonnaise. I could poison you.
I don't know. I don't know if that would help. I could do that myself as well. That's right. I'll just have to hope for the shonen protagonist. Oh, my magical demon arm just suddenly decides to wake up when I'm about to get dicked on by a bunch of dogs.
Oh, basically, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Oh.
I'm just trying to see if I could do anything for you, actually.
Alchemy jug.
Give you some mayonnaise.
Amazing.
Give me some magical mayonnaise.
Oh look, it does stuff, but it's not loading.
Or, I guess I could just, I'll just use reckless attack the whole time.
Oh
pray to
my
Jesus.
God.
Come on, you bumhole. Alchemy jug.
Dude,
I
you're
can make
more than
you-
welcome to, but I see this going horribly wrong for you.
Yeah, no,
I can
no,
make
we're
you
fine.
some beer.
What?
Oh!
What?
I can make you some acid, and you can like throw acid balls everywhere. How about that?
Oh,
What about the anal
oh,
bee?
sorry.
No, there's a long dog.
Whilst you guys were having your sort of discussion about silvered weapons and whatnot, what's her face? Esmeralda offers a silvered short sword
Who wants that?
To who?
Anyone?
to.
Someone
I mean,
take-
she offers it to the smaller person. So she offers it to Lilith.
Lilith, yeah. Yeah, so Lilith, take that.
If
give
you
the other
wanted
one.
to pass that along the long sword along to
Yeah,
And then I can only use
Rude.
one.
Just
To be honest, person.
I don't mind. I've only got one arm, so
I mean,
maybe short sword. I don't know.
the short sword will be like a dex weapon. So
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Let's fuck that then. Yeah, can I steal the big sword?
And he can take the long
You can take
sword.
this child-size silver sword.
Oh, look at the look in her face.
Oh dear.
I hate it here. I get bullied for my height, even in D&D.
Yeah.
Man.
Don't cry yourself.
Rawr.
Roar.
No, yeah, just hit him with the pointy end. Alright.
Wise words.
Should just like poke him a little. Kind of poke his arm with the long sword when I give it to him.
yeah, of course.
Thank you.
It's
Nothing.
it's
Don't feel nothing.
weird. Yeah, he like you said, he doesn't feel anything. The arm sort of twitches, but it doesn't do anything else.
Doesn't do an attack.
Ew.
Only on the elf.
Brit gets killed all the time, and I get attacked by my fellow colleagues.
Yeah, I get attacked by DM. Althea gets attacked by friends.
Wait. Did you just refer to us as colleagues?
Yeah.
Is that what this
My
dungeon party
workmate.
is?
Oh my god.
And I just make Catherine attack other people.
Yeah.
Oh, could we coat our swords in poison? We can do that, right? That could be a thing.
Do you have poison?
I can make half an ounce of basic poison, which is not a lot, but I can make some.
Like that,
sure.
half an ounce of poison.
That sounds like a good plan, to be honest.
I think I have a poisoner's kit actually. Hold your horses.
So to do
Why
the poisons kit, that would take
Irish?
some time. You probably don't have that much time.
Fine.
But if you wanted to make some poison and just douse it on some swords quickly,
Yeah,
you'd probably
I'm
do
gonna
that.
do that.
It'd probably like stick around for like 2 attacks kind of thing.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
I'll
not going
do
to stay there forever.
that. Mhm.
Cool. So yeah, Zulika has come out, and she said Kirill is presumably coming back soon, but he's coming back with his other wolves
Okay.
and other werewolves. So you need to make sure you're ready for a fight.
Let's
Obviously.
create an ambush.
Oh, who knows how to set up traps, guys?
Nobody.
Y'all
No
are
one.
dumb.
Basically, no one. Do I still have the crossbow? Can't remember if.
I mean, you've got that light crossbow with the silver crossbow bolts. Whoever wanted that.
You're gonna make me keep track of the silver crossbows, not the silver.
Yeah.
things, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you are.
Too much silver stuff. Why don't we have gold?
That wouldn't actually help. That would be worse.
Werewolves are weak. They only die if it's silver.
Not weak, that's annoying.
That's not you being weak, yeah.
Okay, let's get into this. I'll stand here. Can you get a talk to what's her face, the woman? Can you? Are any of your fellows gonna help us?
I don't think so until he's dead, and yeah, we'll probably need to do this quick so we don't have to deal with all of the others inside.
Okay, can you distract him so he stays outside while all the rest go in?
Kirill doesn't trust me. Ever since he killed my mate, he's, yeah, basically kept me ostracized from most of them. So I don't think he'll trust anything I have to say.
Wow. I really think he deserves to die now. I mean, I'm against animal abuse, but in this case, animal murder is fine. Okay?
Animal murder, yes.
I pace away from Lilith.
I forgot you were an animal.
Yep.
Okay, I guess we just fucking do it then, won't we?
So what I'll say is I want you to move, I want everyone to move roughly where they want to be in this sort of vicinity, like Alpha has done. Just sort of move yourself to wherever you want to be, and we'll probably say that's where you guys are like sort of planning to wait for them and plan to do the fight.
Yeah.
Right. It would. How the hell are we planning this out?
Straight up
How-
front. That's a brave position.
For me to go straight up front, I should probably go.
Hey,
like,
someone needs to be bait, and right now I am the tankiest person here. I've almost got 100 health points.
Excuse me?
Excuse me? Yeah, what the hell? As a tiger?
I mean, this is with my saber-tooth tiger health and my actual health.
Oh,
kind of.
okay, well that's just
Oh.
fake news.
Fake news. How could you? Trusted you.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna be.
Anyway, I'm gonna be hiding behind a pillar because I'm the only one with a short sword, and that don't help very much.
Good. Alice, whereabouts do you want to position yourself?
You might want to
gonna
hide behind a
behind this
pillar
thing.
as well.
Cool. So you guys are sort of like, is there anything else you guys sort of want to cast in preparation or do in preparation before you presumably get into this fight, or are you sort of just waiting now?
Hold on 1 minute.
Oh
Can
man, I
I nap until they come?
You
I
can
should
try
have
and get some
casted
shut eye.
spikes, whatever it was called.
Oh.
The other thing though is, Catherine, you're not sure which direction that they're going to come from. Because this whole area out here, like to the left, to the right, straight up in front of you where you are, is all just leads out into the rest of the world. There's no. Yeah, I mean they could essentially just come from.
Oh,
any
so it's
direction.
not the only opening that they've got.
So
Okay.
I mean this is the only entrance, but now that you guys are out here, all of this area is just sort of open area.
I want to cast as soon as I see them all. I want to cast resistance on Atlas.
Good plan.
Okay, resistance to.
It only lasts a minute. It's resistance, so what is it? It is that.
I'm not really planning on getting in.
Well,
I can
It's a
I
saving
can move
throw.
like a square a turn. It'd take me fucking 5 goes to take me a minute to get there.
No, it's
Oh my
a saving
goodness.
throw. So if anyone does
Oh,
anything,
okay.
then hopefully that'll get you out of it.
Yeah, sorry. I just realized that you
Yes.
can pretty much move like a square and a bit a turn. A square and a half, essentially. Cool. Okay, so you guys, for the moment, are just sort of waiting for them to come.
Yeah, as soon as I see him, I'm going to cast it on him.
Okay. You'd have to be touching him, though.
Yeah.
So you're going to have to move over to him, or he's going to have to move over to you.
Okay.
I think it's better if I
Fine,
move
I'll go over
him.
his side then.
Okay, cool. So you guys are sort of like halfway up this little mountain, little bit into the entrance. Yeah, and I suppose from this area, you can just about make out the two werewolves up the top here. Yeah.
Okay, I don't want to aggro them.
Cool. But Alfie, I'm just gonna move you here. Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, yeah.
Okay. Cool. So I'm going to say. There's no such thing as a D3, is there?
It's a D6 divided in half. Divided in half?
Divided by half.
Okay.
Divided in two.
There's not really enough space for this, but you do all of a sudden start seeing a lot of shapes coming outside of the forest, sort of directly in front of where Echo is. I'm just gonna have to move them over because there's no real space over this side, but I'm gonna reveal them all now. Actually move them. Yeah, I'll move them here.
A lot of them. That is a lot.
So you see at the front there is these guys at the front are all in their sort of werewolf form and like hybrid form, so they're sort of like standing upright and but still very much wolf like people. And you can make out what definitely seem to be a bunch of wolves, 9 wolves I think it is. Yes, 9 wolves behind them. And
We can assume they're all werewolves, right?
It definitely looks like the ones in front here are definitely werewolves because they're in their like hybrid humanoid werewolf form, but the ones in the back seem at the moment at least very similar to just regular wolves. But this is probably a good space to stop for the night, and then when we pick up next time we can just sort of get straight into it, do this fight, because this fight probably will take a little while, and go into the
Damn.
night.
I hope it goes like
I'm
the
gonna
way
die
we
3
killed-
times, aren't I, this time?
I hope it goes like the way we killed the other guy. Scare all of his buddies, and then just get.
Oh yeah, you just murdered everyone. Yeah, this is going to be a very interesting fight for you, Louis. Because
This is gonna be a fucking disaster.
but cool. Yeah, I'm really happy with the arm thing.
Atlas isn't, clearly.
At least I got that one. What would I guess if I didn't get that high roll, I would have been level 4.
Yep.
Just-
yeah, exactly. So
Wow.
I set like a really high DC to try and reach for all the Constitution rolls, just because like in my mind it's a pretty like harrowing experience. Let me check.
So that would have reduced my hit point by half.
Yeah.
Wow.
So you would have had
And then if I hit
half hit
5.
points as well.
When you hit 5, speed gets reduced to 0. You can't even move. You just stand.
To be perfectly honest, like I don't see how you go from 5 to 6. Like unless you're one other place that you can get exhausted from is like if you're out in the desert and you don't have like enough water, or you like don't have something to deal with the sun, or somewhere that's super cold and you don't have something to deal with it being cold, you can get exhaustion levels from that. So you could die that way, but like if you can't move, I don't know. What else can you do apart from sleep? But yeah.
You'd have to be massively underprepared to get like that kind of exhaustion, though, wouldn't you?
Hmm.
Like,
Yeah, or have your arm cut off, you know,
yeah,
on
like,
purpose.
and replaced.
Have
Yes.
your arm cut off and then forced into a fight full of werewolves.
Yeah.
Yeah. That'll
The
do it.
carriage was waiting for you. It was, you know, the nice, safe
I know.
carriage.
Well,
I mean, we
Not
should have
sure
just
about
sent
how
Louis off to Strahd.
That was also an option.
I did say.
That would have been
It's
very
okay.
interesting.
Yep. Louis getting married to Strahd instead.
Would have sent you with the
Yeah.
wedding dress.
Yeah, he just takes the
Yeah,
veil
see?
off and it's just my fucking ginger head.
Very face. Ginger beard.
Getting into the wedding dress would be awkward with the arm being all limp.
Yeah.
Ugh. Yeah.
Reminds me of Ancient Magus Bride. Cass.
Who?
Ancient Magus Bride.
Why?
When she has the demon arm at the end.
Oh, yeah. Yes.
So I also did speak to Gressa super briefly before this. So I'll probably speak to her about sorting out a character or whatnot. I was, to be perfectly honest, I thought you guys weren't gonna be where you are now. So I'll have to think up, or yeah, we'll just see what happens with Gressa stuff. But hopefully Gressa will join for next time.
Cool.
How is everyone for like next week? Is Friday probably still the best day, or
I don't
Is
mind.
anyone
I
busy?
don't have any. I don't have
I
any
should
plans
be busy. I don't know.
Yeah,
We
I
can do
think I'm
Saturday.
alright.
if you want.
yeah? I mean, we could. I don't know. Catherine, do you have anything?
I'm not entirely sure yet, but it should be okay for now. Friday.
Okay. Well, yeah. We'll just say in the middle of the week or whatever if anyone has any issues. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okie dokie.
Yeah. I won't keep everyone any longer. Louis, you look super tired, as if you have. Oh,
Right.
Louis is
God,
so tired he
wait.
died.
That was it.
He
Yeah.
didn't even say goodbye. Oh my god.
Nope.
He gone.
It's just out.
Man, he wanted to leave. Anyway, I gotta walk the doggies, so
Wait, can you
sayonara.
just get Simba's attention?
Simba? Oi!
No.
Grant, you call. Oh,
Calling you.
Hola,
calling-
Simba.
Who is that?
Oh, hola. Simba, vámonos. Vamos, Simba. No.
He's like,
Ah.
Okay, nos vamos. Nos vamos.
double chin.
Should we go? Vamos. Alright.
He still doesn't really seem like he wants to go.
He's sleepy. That's why I want to take him out as soon as possible. So.
Yeah. Okay.
Alright. Bye-bye.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Cool. Thank you very much for watching, Denise, and for the super short time, James. Tangent to the Earth. That's an interesting name. But yeah, Pandaronus, much better. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. And presumably see you next week.